Hi, folks, and welcome back to Bayside Bowl. I am King Ding Dong here with Frankie Aberlon.
What's up, everybody?
Frankie, how you doing today?
I'm doing really good. You know why I'm doing really good? It is championship Saturday here at Bayside Bowl. We have the B Finals going on between Brooklyn Hookers and the Lesbolians, and we got a lot of tournament action today. 2v2 finals, A Division finals. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, a lot of bowling for you guys to watch there at home. Or if you can come down and make it and hang out here with us, tonight is the bowling ball. You will not want to miss it if you bowled BoPo this year. This is why you bowled it. Come on down for the awards. Come on down for the bowling. We're going to start with the B Finals. As Frankie said, they have about 7.5 minutes of practice left. Looks like they already have lineups in there already and everything.
They do.
Yeah, we'll talk about the players, and I know a couple of us have bowled with a few of these players before in draft league and such, which makes it extra fun for sure. Shortly, in just over maybe an hour, we will see a second camera pop up because we will also be including the 2v2 men and women finals over there on 5 through 6 here on the west side of Bayside Bowl.
Absolutely, yeah. 3 and 4 for the B Division finals, 5 through 8 for the finals of 2v2. And it's going to be a great day of tournament bowling. There's a small break in between those two finals and the A Division finals. And your A Division teams this year are Trash Island's team. I don't even know what their team name is.
Keep on rolling.
I thought it was waste. It's not waste management.
Keep on rolling. Keep on rolling.
Oh,
We'll be taking on Saucy Posse, trying for back-to-back titles and 4 titles, and they're the only team with 3, and they could easily run away with the title with 4 after today.
Yeah, well, to be fair, Trash's team, this would be the second year in a row that they make it to the finals. Yeah. They went down to, was it Oddballs last year?
No, it was Saucy Posse. Yeah, Saucy won it last year.
Oh, okay.
Was Oddballs the year before?
I think so.
Okay, so this
maybe
is
it was Oddballs last year. I swear.
Go look at the banner.
Yes.
Yeah,
all right. So we have our legal department, QDD,
checking out the banner.
Looking at the banners. I thought Saucy won it last year, but you might be right. It was Oddballs actually, because there was a post. Oddballs is right. There was a post saying that last year's defending champs were out after the first round of the playoffs.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
So Oddballs did win it last year.
Yep.
So Saucy still go for their 4th banner 2 out of the last 3 years.
Impressive. Definitely impressive. Yeah. I mean, so Saucy, not to take away from this, but you will see the Saucy match later, and you will see why Saucy is so tough.
Absolutely.
Very strong team for sure, all the way around. And the quirky little rules that we may have here at BoPo definitely play into that team's favor for sure.
Yeah.
Strong team all the way around. You guys are not going to want to miss watching them. They're fun to watch. If you are a fan of watching strikes, watching pins mix up, do not miss. We have hours and hours of coverage for you coming up today.
Yep.
Live here from Bayside Bowl. We are live on Facebook, live on YouTube, and live on Twitch. Do not want to miss it. Like, subscribe, and share. Bring your friends into it and get in the comments, much like Crazy Train here, confirming it was Oddballs that, yes, did beat Trash Island's team, whatever their name was last year.
Yeah.
Waste Management, I think it was.
Yeah.
And so, Susan, checking in. We are excited for this match, and yes, we are
totally.
too.
So, two really good teams here.
Yeah, let's get right in. Well, so there's still 4.5 minutes into practice.
Yeah, so we
got plenty of time to talk about these guys.
We do.
So let's talk about who they have in to start with. The Lesbolians look like they are starting on lane 3 with Stay Free. And in the second hole, it looks like Kelso is going to be bowling. We have Beaver maybe in the 3rd spot. Or Bean. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Bean's a great player. Yeah, Bean's awesome. So
Bean's great.
Yeah, so it would be fun to see who plays because you're going to play all 6 players in the first 2 games anyhow. So Beaver will have to be in the lineup at some point. And then, of course, Tilt-A-Whirl, great player as well.
Yep. Anchor in the squad.
Yeah, for sure. And then against them, the Brooklyn Hookers. This is not the first time we've seen the Brooklyn Hookers here in the
No.
finals, Frankie.
No, they were. I want to say they took on the Bowl Trolls for one of the B Division finals that we also called the Action for.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
a great match, and
this
this is a good team. You got Potassium, Shooter McDabbin, Jive Turkey, El Mango. You got Hollywood. You got Little Kimchi. I mean, they are loaded top to bottom.
Oh, absolutely.
It looks like their lineup's going to be Shooter McDabbin.
Hollywood, probably?
Hollywood, yeah. Hollywood's
Yeah.
going to bowl game one, El Mango, and then Potassium anchor in game one for them.
Yeah, and El Mango, we've seen him show up at our events before.
100%.
So
Yep.
getting that experience when the lanes get ugly is definitely going to be helpful in this instance, as well as that tournament experience in general, for sure. So really great players on both teams. Susan giving a big shout out to Let's Go Lesbolians for sure. Bean, I've gotten the pleasure to bowl with. Was awesome bowling draft with Bean. We had so much fun that season. I would easily bowl with Bean anytime, any day of the week. She's a great competitor and a great friend for sure. So we also have some averages here, which is really interesting too. It's just some cool stuff to talk about. So we'll get into that and everything as they get going. It looks like a lot of these players got a lot of play this season too, which
a lot of
gives
games out there.
a pretty true sense of what they would average on this pattern. Now, of course, we're on the west side of Bayside Bowl, and some would argue to say that maybe the scoring was a little bit higher on this pattern on this side.
They never bowled over here.
But B, if you bowl Tuesdays bowled here, it would be Thursday. Didn't get to bowl here during the normal season. But I got to tell you, playoffs are always a twist, Frankie.
Oh, yeah.
We had late shift over here on the west side, which is something that no one saw during the regular season as well.
Right.
So always full of twists, always making you work for that banner. These two teams are going to have to work against each other today. Both teams have some really great lineups. Again, you have to play all 6 players in the first 2 games, and we'll see how that plays out in it as well.
Yeah, and the first team to 8 points wins. That's how the system works.
Absolutely.
There's 4 points available plus 1 for team game each game, a total of 15 points for anyone at home scoring, doing your scorecards at home. We will keep you updated each game. And let's go through the road that each team went to get here.
Oh, I love that, yeah.
Lesbolians in the first round had to beat Strikes on Tap, and they did. And then in the second round, they had to beat Major Asshole. That was a tough match. They won that one. Moved on to the quarterfinals, took on Young in the Bowl 2, dispatched of them, and then beat Cheese to Meet You in the semis to make it here to the finals today. The Brooklyn Hookers on the other side of that bracket. They ended up actually having, where are they on here? There. They had a bye in the first round. Oh, no, they did not. They had to bowl Poultry Association. And then they beat Boulder Dash. And then they took on Bowl Trolls, who was no stranger to the finals.
Oh, absolutely not.
And then in the semis, they had to beat the Bowling Stones, and they did. And that's how we got your matchup here for the B Finals today. That is the road to the finals, brought to you by nobody, because there's no sponsor for that segment.
No, there isn't. No sponsor. Sponsorless. And actually, Susan checks back in. Boulder Dash's best year.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Susan,
Yeah.
I'm guessing, are you on Boulder Dash? I saw the LOL, so I thought Susie Stryker might be saying that that's her team. I'm guessing.
Well, that's great.
I could be wrong.
All right, so it looks like practice has completed here.
We got the team cheers getting ready.
Some great chants.
Love it.
Hyping
Love
up
the energy.
teams, cheering each other on.
Absolutely.
And now let's get to some pins getting crushed here.
Now, is this
Frankie.
our 4th year covering the B Finals?
I believe so, yeah.
4th year.
So we've seen Bull Trolls a couple times. We have seen the Brooklyn Hookers before.
Yeah, and I think that it's a little different lineup that's on this team, I think, than that was here last time, the Brooklyn Hookers. I think there might be 1 or 2.
Shooter stepping up, not wasting any time.
Yeah. Ah, the old dreaded 4-6.
Yeah.
The old dreaded 4-6.
It was right on the beat, so. But, again, wasting no time, starting us right off into
Stay free,
this.
a lefty. I'm a big fan. A backup ball lefty.
So this is the BoPo 18.
BoPo
so-
18.
Now, do we know, has B been around as long as A?
I think that I don't know that if there was a B and A division originally. I think from like my talks with Hungus, I think it was kind of like that one
It was
division,
all one division.
And then as you added more bowlers and the averages started to kind of separate a little bit,
As the
then there was a
league
need
evolved.
for two. Yeah, league evolved and grew and grew and grew.
Yeah.
Eventually, you had to have those two divisions, which makes it great because it allows bowlers of similar ability to be able to bowl together, bowl with your friends, have a good time.
Yeah.
If you want to be on a B team, you can. If you want to step up to A and face a bigger challenge with higher averages, you can. So there's always that good flexibility, but it's super nice, and everyone gets their name on the cup, and it's great. I love it.
Yeah, for sure. We talked about Bowl Trolls. They have a couple of B-side banners. They did not make their way here today because they were dispatched by one of these two teams here in front of you. And we have our first strike of the match by Kelso. QDD in legal with the great call of Bean starting out game one. Got to start with your strong lineup game one. What do you think, Frankie?
I think so. I mean, most teams, I would say, probably tries to put in their A lineup game one, and then, it's funny. Some team captains do it a little differently for game two, but I think, you basically sub in a couple of the players that might be your glue players, something like that for game two.
Yep.
And then you either go with the hot hands, you go with your couple highest averages, probably your highest average female, your highest average male, and then the other two you sprinkle in who's hot. If someone on your team is bowling like our team, normally Viking would bowl game three, but in the match before, Team Money was on fire. The Viking sat, and Team Money bowled and shot 215 or something, bowled great, and we won. So sometimes that's how you do it. I think that's a great way to do it. You just kind of bowl a couple of your highest averages and then mix in the next two that are your hottest players.
Absolutely, yeah. El Mango starting with the first strike for the Hookers.
Yeah, they went open, then strike. Let's see if the Les Bolians can take advantage. They have 2 marks to 1,
Yeah,
3
absolutely.
bowlers in, and we are off and running game one of the B Division Finals. Tilt-A-Whirl stepping up opposite of Potassium.
Potassium's a pretty good player, though, too. You got to
Yes.
expect he's going to throw a good one here. Creeps up just a little high on him, leaves it just a 6-pin, though. He didn't, punch to the nose quite.
Tilt-A-Whirl,
Yeah.
a speed-dominant player, very accurate. Oh, high flush 7. A righty that throws that little cutter backup ball.
Yeah.
Kind of like a major league pitcher who throws that cutter fastball that kind of just breaks into the righties if they're a right-handed pitcher.
And
Similar
can
to her
be
ball.
very damaging,
Very.
to the batter, as Tilt-A-Whirl's ball is damaging.
So
to the
this is
rack.
actually for Tilt-A-Whirl a tougher spare than a righty normally would face, because with her backup ball, it makes it infinitely harder on the 7-pin.
Yep.
A 10-pin is actually an easier spare for her, which is normally a tougher spare for righties.
Yeah, the way she flips the ball there at
Oh,
the end, but
nice
she's able to
job.
cover it up, no problem. So 3 marks to 2 as we
Yeah.
head into frame 2 here.
I wish we had the old marks on the bottom, like the old school scoring
That would
systems.
be
Like that's how we
amazing.
grew up.
Yeah.
We used
For
to
sure.
hand score. You'd have all the marks on the bottom. It's like, okay, this team has 20, this team has 18. So basically, this other team's up to 2.
Oh! Yeah, not only marks on the score, Frankie. Remember the marks on our hands from how hot those got.
Yeah, well, I was left-handed, so I had to go across the pencil mark, so my hand would be all smeared with pencil at the end of the night.
Yeah,
and
the yellow
burn marks.
pencil. Yeah.
And burn marks,
Yeah.
because those lamps were like nuclear.
Well, back then they didn't have even what was the little squiggly bulbs. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
just this big spotlight bulb down
Straight up.
there.
Oh, that was way right.
They actually heated
Lot
the
of
bowling center just by those.
Oh yeah, like you'd
You
have to
didn't
wear like a little white beater and shorts when you're sitting there scoring, because you'd get so hot.
Yeah, they didn't have furnaces back then in the bowling
No,
center.
no.
Just turn on the telescore. Yeah.
Telescore,
Keep
fire
scoring.
it up, you're good.
Yeah, you're fine. Shooter McDabbin with a nice spare there to start frame 2 for his team.
And you couldn't leave the wax pencil on there because it would just cook it. It would just melt it right
For
to
real.
it.
That's okay, because everyone left their cigarette right in the ashtray,
Yeah,
right in
nothing
front
better
of
than
you.
when you're a kid and you would make money, you'd get $1 a bowler, for each game that you scored. And like you're right there sucking in the Marlboro and the cools.
Every bowler. Every bowler.
Everyone smoked.
Yeah,
There was no smoking room. The bowling center was the smoking room.
it was, yeah.
Yeah, so you
And
had to inhale all that.
only the really good bowlers actually kept the cigarette in their mouth as they bowled.
That's true.
Most bowlers, the AMs, You know, they put the cigarette down. There wasn't too many.
They set it on the little thing, and
yeah. Babe he'd have it right in there, no problem.
My favorite was when Ricky Douglas used to have his pipe.
Yes.
He'd stick that in his back pocket, and it would still be smoking.
Yeah, his fucking back pocket's on fire. Bro, your ass is on fire. I know, I'm rolling it great tonight.
Yeah.
No, your ass is on fire.
Oh, look, we got some more members of Skoll here.
The Viking ship must have just arrived.
The Viking ship arrived, yeah. So Viking and Vi Queen in the building.
So look at the hookers here in frame 2.
Oh, Bean getting just one on the 4-7.
And shaking up the Lesbolians a little bit, if you will, with a spare and a couple strikes. El Mango with a double.
Yeah, Potassium strikes here. They can take a jump on an early lead in this match after 2 frames.
Oh, great ball. He's playing pretty tight in there.
Yes, he totally is. I want to say that's a DV8 Brutal Collision. I'm pretty sure that's what he's using.
No shit. All right, Tilt with a easier spare attempt, as we talked about,
most definitely.
than last frame.
Yeah, her ball has that natural motion into the 610, so definitely
should be no
make it
problem
a lot
for her.
better. So
she's pretty accurate. So. You talked about how her ball speed, that one was 17.5 miles an hour.
Oh, yeah, that baby was going. Tilt's such a good spare shooter. She doesn't ever give pins away.
Oh, great cover there.
And that's where that ball going to the right helps her, because if that's straight on, it probably chops the 6 off the 10
Absolutely, yeah. She's very experienced in doing that, because as long as I've known Tilt, she's had that little backup hook there. And if anything, she's gotten a little bit better with it. All right, so a couple of makeable spares. Shooter McDavin's spare, a little bit easier, just the 3-pin. Stay free looking at the 3-5-6 combination. Don't want a dark cloud here, but that is very choppy.
I'm like, know your audience.
And or just well, there's that. That's
Guess you get none, you can't drop it, right?
oh no.
Oh.
So McDavin trying to give one back to him. Does not, though. Catches just enough. Would have gotten a 7-pin probably in that, too.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So when we were out in the parking lot, Shooter McDavin showed up, had his sunglasses on, and no joke, he looked just like Chris Cornell from 1993. I'm not kidding. Like straight off of like the Bad Motorfinger album.
Just something.
Yeah.
How you doing?
He actually appreciated that compliment. He definitely has the vibe going today for sure. Bowling pretty well so far. Did start with that split, but a couple of spares to back it up.
Oh, that's coming back. Ooh, because Hollywood lefty kind of just gets into it a little bit. So
yeah. Another one of those 3-5-6 combination.
Yeah, the old chicken bucket. Oh, we have a Zen Turtle. Did you mention that on lane 3?
Oh no, I missed
that. Zen Turtle on 3.
Kelso, let's see if she can cover it up.
I think Kelso, the ball kind of rolls forward for her pretty quick. I can see her making this.
Oh, got a chance.
Oh, right in front.
Cuts it too thin. Hey,
I had made the call of the year there on that one.
Yeah, wow, that was great attempt. Came up just a hair thin.
Let's see if Hollywood takes advantage.
No.
Oh,
she does. I thought that was going away.
Well, this is, fresh oil. Like, again,
true.
We're not used to seeing that a lot for a lot of our matches. So
That's true.
Definitely makes a difference. Oh,
Bean
nice shot by Bean.
Ball. Great ball by Bean. One more, and she'll make up for that open frame.
All right.
Oh, Mango trying to put that shit on everything, but unfortunately this came up.
Let's see if Tilt can get one here. Up, dollar.
Tilt hammer in the pocket, leaving just 5-pin.
Talk about a speed difference. Mango 13, Tilt 17.3.
Yeah. she's a fireballer for sure.
This could be a tricky one for Mango. I know, he does a good job breaking it down, but, with that ball speed, it can definitely hurt a little, but that was a good shot.
He had a spare ball there.
Yeah, he kind of just, looked nice. That was a good shot.
Someone who does not have a spare ball in play is Tilt. And,
Tilt.
She doesn't need one for this.
No. Oh, it looked like she's stuck. Okay.
She's got it all over it. Great spare shooter.
That is my favorite. She's wearing my favorite Les Bolian shirt because it has that kind of like Led Zeppelin feel to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love that shirt.
Oh, thank you. Potassium looking to build on that lead of his team.
Yeah, he's no sodium there, folks. That was straight potassium. If he keeps drinking those Miller Lights, he's going to have some potassium chloride, though. And that can be deadly. Not as bad as potassium hydroxide, but we're not going to go into too much chemistry today.
Shooter McDabbin not having much chemistry through the pins.
Yeah, the old
4.79.
Yeah, that one just kind of dove pretty hard through the face. Let's see what Stay Free does. Oh! Stay free and strike hard.
Strikes right in his face,
right.
Frankie. That split did not shake her up at all.
Not at all.
It pumped her up, if anything. Shooter getting the wood.
Shout out to Bingas there, by the way. She struck with a split on the lane. Didn't have to wait.
Yeah.
I love Bingas, but you know who you are. Let's see what Kelso can do here on an open, but did strike in the first frame. Let's see if Kelso can make that small adjustment. Kind of the 5-7 again with that ball rolling forward so fast. That's definitely a possibility.
It's a little out.
Yeah.
She leaves a washout.
Well, not considered a split, but I think that needs to be a rule change. That should be a split.
Well, so
you can't make it with the ball.
True.
Well, technically, a baby split's easier.
Remember that 12-pound
well, that's
ball
true.
I had?
That's true.
I think the problem is, Frankie, is the object is to hit the head pin stupid.
It's true. That is the object. But
so, when you leave the head pin, I think that's why you don't get credited with the split if you make it, because you should have hit it the first time.
I suppose. But then again, when you leave a big 4, you shouldn't have done that either.
True. Either way, you done screwed up.
You done messed up, Ron.
Shout out to Viking standing just feet behind us.
Yes,
right now.
He is. Hollywood with a nice spare. So if anyone's watching, comment who you think's going to win this match, and do you think it'll go 2 or 3?
Yeah, that's true. So, each game is 5 possible points.
8.
You have the high point against high point.
Yep.
Second against second, third against third, and low point against low point. And then you have a team total point as well. So 5 total points available. If you get to 8 points in 2, there's no need for a game 3, baby. You claim the banner.
You wrap it up. And if you can get out to a hot start, it definitely helps. I mean, it doesn't always, you're not always guaranteed to get it. We went down 5-0 to Turkey Club, came back to 1-3. So the thing is, when the lineup changes happen, that could be a light switch to teams.
Absolutely.
So it'll be interesting to see. Right now we have a 47-pin lead for the Brooklyn Hookers. With a double up for Potassium, can extend that to 57.
Oh, he threw it good.
Oh! Put that shit on everything. First
Shaking
one
out
today.
the 5-pin, yeah. Brooklyn Hookers looking good so far.
Oh, there we go, Tilt.
Tilt-a-whirl with the strike of her own.
So Brooklyn Hookers heating up a little bit. They get 3 marks that frame, 2 of them strikes. They're still losing 1 mark that frame to the Brooklyn Hookers, but they can capitalize. If Stay Free doubles right here, they can get back in this match a little bit.
Yeah, a couple doubles up there would definitely help.
All right, so leaving the 1-2 for Stay Free. There goes Chris Cornell with an 8-pin.
Wow. After a really bad kind of a cut through, leaving the 4-7-9, this ball hits kind of dead, almost leaving 8-10.
Yeah.
The 10-pin going late, though.
Yeah.
Just leaving the 8-pin, I have pretty good confidence he should be able to make this. Shooter, if you notice, Shooter McDabbin has one of the longest slides in BoPo.
He does. And,
He's got one of those butt trip-esque slides.
So stay free with a nice spare, takes advantage of the strike the frame before, counting 20 there in the frame. But shooter McDabbin, not to be outshined, makes the spare.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great spare.
I have a whole catalog of Soundgarden references lined up for this match.
Perfect.
and we got Audio Slave we can throw in there too. So
he was not a Cochise at.
Really?
Oh, Kelso!
Left side.
Left side is the right side, as I say.
Wow, we got some Lesbolian fans in the house.
We do, up on the Mez. Oh, that's going right. Maybe a bucket on the other side.
That was a little bit too much.
2-4-5
Brooklyn hooker there.
Our boy Jamaican Jerk in the building.
He's
The marbles here.
ready to try for his doubles title.
Yeah, BoPo royalty in the house.
Yep.
Oh, Bean with a nice ball. A
try-
bean ball, if you will.
She wasn't able to flick the 4-pin out from behind. It got a little hit on it, but not quite enough.
Yeah, that was a good ball.
Great shot, great shot.
Let's see what Hollywood can do. That's going right again. No, so Hollywood goes 7-1. Bean can take advantage. They can gain a mark back on him next frame with a spare here. Bean's an excellent spare shooter, so
Yeah, just the 4-pin. I have a good feeling about this.
I think Bean made the
Oh, wow. She used a big surface.
Woo!
Was that a big surface purple at that?
No, I think that was a double cross. I think that was a radical double cross.
Oh, okay.
It was definitely urethane. I think it because I saw the pinkish writing. I think it was a double cross.
Okay, that's an interesting move to use that to the middle.
Bold strategy,
of
Cotton.
the lane.
Oh!
El Mango!
Boy, he is on fire.
Bowling great.
Double, 9 spare double. And Potassium, though, his teammate, actually, if he strikes again, will be even more on fire.
Tilter good.
Oh,
Yeah.
double
Tilt
for
with the
two.
double. That's
Double
a
for
huge
two.
double for her team. That's exactly what they needed.
100%.
Potassium can kind of quiet that, though, with another strike here.
Oh, that's
it's
going
in.
high. That's going high. Yeah, that's just a 3-pin. That's a pretty good break right there.
Really good break on that shot. And after the triple, just leaving a single pin, that's pretty much best case scenario where you don't strike. 3 pins should be easy enough for Potassium to cover up.
Yeah, it's basically you can throw your strike ball pretty much and make it. I mean, maybe move a board.
You should be able to, yeah. I mean, it is half of the pocket.
It is.
Oh, that looks good.
Yep, right on it. That would have made the double wood, the old dreaded double wood.
The old 3-9. The 3-9 definitely could be tricky on this pattern for sure. The middle starts to hook early.
Let's
The
see
outside doesn't hook at
see if
all.
shooter can do better than the day I tried to live.
Oh, no, that lane's splitting again for him.
Yeah,
Cutting right through the nose.
Yeah, he hit the black hole sun on that one.
Absolutely, Frankie. He's going to have to throw that 3-pin over there.
Yeah, so this one you really don't go for the count if you're going for the split.
I almost had a backdoor 5-pin.
Yeah, the 9 almost caved forward and made it. Let's see what shooter does here.
He's going for the make. And he got it! Shooter McDevitt! Shout out to Shooter. Just opened up a new store on Lisbon Street, Lewiston. It's called Harvest. Check them out. Across from Sam's.
Yes, yep, right on Outer Lisbon Street. Yep.
Yeah. Good spare over there. 4 stay free.
See what the Hollywood can get one on the nose, off the nose here, but that was another one that went through
Wow.
the face.
Lots of red eyes developing on the hooker's side.
Yeah, this is a chance for the Lesbolians to really capitalize. Let's see, a double by Kelso here would really get that team motivation going.
Absolutely. Got a hook a little, and it did. Another big double for that team. Huge double. So Now they have 2 doubles up on the board, a chance for Tilt to throw that shit on
I
everything.
wonder what her name Kelso is. I wonder if it's part of her name or like named after the former Buffalo Bills wide receiver Mark Kelso.
He was pretty good, right?
Yeah. So I mean,
he led them to a lot of losses in the Super Bowl, didn't he?
Bean, way right. Yeah, 4 in a row.
4 losses in a row, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was awesome.
He was awesome.
He was first loser
See
4 times in a row.
Get El Mango put that.
Whoa, that's out there, and it came back, but with nothing left.
Every ounce it had.
Yeah.
To get there.
Leaves the 4-5. Ugh.
Here, if you go up on the mezzanine, you can see it. And I mentioned
A couple of really tough spares out there right now.
Bean going at it from that left side.
With that heavy surface ball. I'm not liking that call.
Yeah, it definitely picks up very, very, very quick.
You can see it glue up in the front, yeah.
Mango.
Mango.
He might get that on the other side.
So they both get a little bit of count.
Boy, it is like Red Eye City there.
Yeah, it is.
Back to back to back for the hookers. They're up 60 though. Tilt missing right on that one.
So I wonder if those hookers forgot to pay their pimps, and that's why they're getting all the red eyes.
It could be.
They're getting
that black eye though. Not.
Oh, okay. Well, does it turn red before it goes black?
Maybe.
Though?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't remember the last time I had one. I had someone threaten to give me one, but they never came through because they're a puss cake.
So potassium stops the bleeding, if you will.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good shot by potassium. Oh!
Wow, great
That is
pickup.
the 1-2-5-9, not an easy spare.
No, not at all.
Especially coming at it from that angle. Nice job by Tilt.
Not only do you have to have precision, but the ball's going to drive through.
54-pin deficit, but a 3-mark advantage for the Les Bowlers. And we have another bucket. There's more chicken buckets than a KFC.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, no, that's wide.
Oh, yeah. Shooter, he almost left the bucket. Leaves just the 2-5, though.
So this match has taken a little bit of a turn, Frankie. I don't know. I still got to feel like the hooker's still going to feel pretty good.
Yeah.
They're on their better lane right now. If they can just figure out something for the left lane, I think they're going to take off. It's lane 3 for the hookers that's really the holdup right now.
I agree. But if Kelso strikes here, all of a sudden that deficit is shimmed down to 25 pins.
Yeah.
With a triple on the board.
Absolutely.
So Kelso is the key to the Les Bowlians getting back in this.
Well, and here's the other side. Bean really hasn't started to bowl very well yet. You know that's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
At any time.
Come on, Kelso. Let's see it.
Oh, no!
What a horrible break.
High flush 7-10. Lane 3, come on.
There's something you don't see every day. But if it's going to happen on a lane, it'll be on lane 3.
100%. We've seen most of our red eyes here in this match alone on lane 3. As a matter of fact, all of them, correct?
Let's see.
Come on lane 3?
Let's see. There was one in the first frame.
Oh, that's right. The 4-6.
Right.
Yeah,
but that's
4.
it. Every other one, there's been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them on lane 3 and only 1 on lane 4.
Crazy.
I wish these beams were.
Absolutely
We see
crazy.
Kelso get 1 here, though, for the count.
All right. Move on after that and try to continue the good success that they've
Hollywood
had.
take advantage of the spare here. That ball's not going to make it.
Not going to make it, no.
So we have even marks, a 38-pin advantage for the Brooklyn Hookers right now.
That's fair. I don't either.
Bean would be great to throw a strike here. Oh!
Bean, she didn't like it, though. Like, you could tell off her hand, she kind of came out of it. She didn't, I think she's pretty happy to get 9 off that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think she probably thought she gave it too much room outside.
Oh, speaking of too much room outside.
Right, I'll be like, your pants fell off.
Yeah, Mango.
2 Trailer Park girls go around the outside.
Yes. Yeah.
2 bowling balls just went around the outside.
And as we talked about, the first time they've seen fresh all year, definitely tighter outside.
Bean, so there's the surface ball helping on that one.
Absolutely, yeah.
On the cross alley spare.
Great spare.
Again, that's going to force El Mango to stay clean here. This is not an easy spare. Do you hook it or do you throw it straight at it? He's hooking it, and he makes it.
So Striker's checking in. Les Bolians will come back.
Let's see if Tilt can get going here. Tilt 103 in the fifth. She's been bowling good.
Oh, wow. So much speed, though. You never know. One might come out of the back and get that backdoor
100%.
hit on that.
If anyone on this pair is going to drive a pin out of the back, it'll be Tilt.
For sure, yeah.
Shooter shoots it pretty hard, too.
He does, yeah. His ball tends to have a little bit more forward roll, so I think that's why it cuts through the
another
pins.
Zen Turtle sighting for Potassium.
Oh, wow.
Which is an interesting one for him to leave, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the ball just way too much deflection, obviously. Great pickup for Tilt-A-Whirl.
That one's not up.
Yeah.
Not yet. That's for the doubles.
I'll bring a cup of coffee if they have it. Do you want a cup of coffee, Ding Dong?
I have this one now.
If they don't, then I'll just get a Diet Pepsi.
Me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh! Potassium makes the Zen Turtle.
Great shot. So that's two huge pickup for splits by the Brooklyn Hookers, gaining them an extra 22 pins right there. That's huge.
Yeah, that is huge. So Aaron Witten checking in. Hello from France. FDDS getting some international love.
Love it.
We love it.
What's
Absolutely.
going on, brother? Hope everything's going well overseas for you.
Also,
Yeah.
you're in France?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Sounds great.
Nice.
Yeah. Hope you're having a good time. Checking out some of the sites.
Bonjour.
Just work all the
Right?
time.
What
All
is
the
it?
French, you know.
Bonjour.
Yeah.
Bonjour.
And then, like, I could be like, what's his name in Inglorious Bastards with the Italian?
It's also late over there.
Buongiorno.
It's got to be late.
But we
6 or 7 hours.
we appreciate you checking in with
Yeah.
us for sure.
Hold on. I got my Google Translate out here.
Right?
Thank you so much, Hangman, for checking in. Much love, my friend. Enjoy it. Enjoy it while we can. We're enjoying this match, which is coming down to the
Here we
eighth
go.
frame.
Yeah, I
here.
got this now.
All right.
Passez une bonne journée, Aaron. That means have a great day, Aaron.
Oh,
Oh, awesome.
I love that.
There we go.
That was a
Gotta
lot.
love Google Translate.
Google translates, my friend. I use it at work. We actually have,
All I understood was Aaron.
yeah, we have some. So we have some patients that don't speak English very well at work.
Yeah.
So like a Russian or Somalian. So a lot of times we'll just use the Google Translate between them to let them know what we're doing for procedure and stuff, and it works really well. We'll just pass the phone back and forth, and it works good.
Perfect. Did you need power still, or I might have a lightning cord in here?
Oh, I'm good right now. Like I'm at like 90%. So
So,
I'm good.
no, so it's only.
All right, Kelso crossing over, but getting a strike.
There we go. Kelso right back on the wagon.
So another 7 count.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of splits and 7 counts on the the other side. But
That's-
Shooter was not crippled with the
That's
split.
6 straight 7 counts for Hollywood. Gets 2
Oh.
on that. That we could be approaching some kind of record.
That's
That's a hard
crazy.
number to get 6 in a row of.
Yes. The casino. She wishes she was at the casino. Right?
Yeah, Couch checking in. Congrats to Master Splinter for a 300 at stage today. Absolutely. Nice job,
Oh yeah,
Master
awesome.
Splinter.
Yeah.
Oh, Bean with a 10 pin there. Nice little shot. I think Bean's going to have to make either a small move right to get the ball to face up quicker or just maybe parallel left out of that friction spot.
Or maybe use that big surface urethane.
Could be. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would pick up.
Mango with a great shot leaves a tight little 4-pin. So
Yeah.
it's that awesome job, Master Splinter, for the 300. Is that
Absolutely.
the first 300
Of
in
the tournament?
States?
I don't know if it is. It might be.
It is.
I don't know if it is or not. I mean, States and Augusta is usually like a whack fest. You
Yeah,
know?
I don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
it is. I don't think it
Um,
was.
So the IBC tournament was always like that, too.
Yeah.
High
Yeah,
scores.
Yeah,
for that.
it is. Yeah, and you have if you have a lot of good players in the building and you're going to put out a scoreable condition, you're going to see a lot of high scores.
Oh, for real. So a couple
Good
great
shot,
spares there
good
for
shot.
Bean and Mango.
So even on marks, 39 pin deficit for the Les Bolians. That's a good ball by Tilt.
Oh!
yeah!
That ball speed absolutely crushing the rack that time.
Yeah. That was not the Turkish twist. That was the Tilt-A-Whirl.
Yes, absolutely. Right in the sun.
Here we go. Let's see what
Looks
Potassium
like
can do.
Potassium doesn't use his thumb, huh?
No, he does not. And that's a washout. That's a big one on for pin count. That lead goes down to 31 right now.
So how does Potassium not bowl with potato thumb?
Oh, that's true.
How does that not happen?
I know that's interesting.
All right, so washout over there. This could hurt Frankie because they're in the 8th frame right now. If there's another open, then they only have 2 marks rolling into the 9th frame. You have the Lisbolians gaining back another mark late in the game here.
I use this.
Yes.
And that's what does happen going into the 9th frame. Lisbolians gain back another mark.
All right, so here we go. Here comes
Shooter McDavitt! Convincing down the corner pins on that one.
Listen, he did not fall on black days on that shot. So I have a whole catalog of. So when we're outside,
He was telling the corner pins how to live.
Shooter was outside with us. He has his sunglasses on, and he looked just like fucking Chris Cornell from like 1993, like straight out of the Bad Motorhead album days.
Did I jump in a time machine? What
Like,
happened?
so
Right,
making
right.
nothing but Soundgarden, like song references every frame. I had a whole catalog. I got Audio Slave. I got it all. So it's fine.
Stay Free getting a strike of her own, matching Shooter McDabbins. Let's see if Kelso can strike up here on
Huge
Hollywood.
double for Kelso would be nice.
Come on, Kelso.
Come on, ball.
Oh, overhooks a little bit, leaving a baby split.
Baby split. Which Frankie's on the bandwagon. Make the baby split a regular spare and make the washout a split.
I disagree.
Well, because the ball can make both of those.
Well, I can't answer me.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Yeah, coffee for the show. All right, here you go. All right, perfect.
Oh,
thanks, sir. There we go.
All right, thank
We
you.
got coffees. Coffee by
Losers.
design.
We were just quoting the entire Edward
All right.
Miller CD.
I ordered one. Oh, we got two, so you got one anyway.
All right, hey.
Thank you to Dr. Thunder, who gave us his nickname Origin on our last broadcast live
Yes,
feed.
you did. That was very cool, actually.
It was very cool. We like to hear anyone's name Origin.
Like a big
Couch,
symbol.
what's your nickname Origin?
I
Is it
actually
just 'cause
know
you-
that story.
Do you?
I'd love to hear him.
All right, let's see what Couch tells us. Is it because you had to sleep on the couch because you were a bad boy one time, or what happened? I need the story.
The doghouse is not open. It was already filled up.
that happens.
I will,
Come on, Bean. Bean moving left.
but when I add the OJ,
Bean
It goes
comes up a
high.
little heavy, leaving the
Yeah.
splinter.
So,
it's rough.
3-6-10.
oh, I see one of our outfits walk. That's a great outfit. Good job. Well done. And I like how you're
I'm
wearing.
an urban achiever.
Yeah, I like that. That's good. I like that. Straight gangsta look there. The Lebowski shirt. I'm digging it.
Yeah.
It is in the Coen brothers family, as we can see the Lebowski screen come up every once in a while on the monitor.
So Couch did check in. My high school bowling team. He was the coach.
Oh.
Coach turned into Couch.
Okay, well, there we go. Now we know.
Yeah.
I thought it was because you were a bad boy one time. My bad. I know you're not a bad boy ever.
Like, where's Ricky? Like, we need to supervise
Oh,
him.
there's a lot of side rotation on that one, Frankie. Almost to the point where his hand was between the ball and the pins.
Yeah, that looked like a 45 record.
Oh! Tilt able to break up the split, leaving just the 6-pin, the 4-pin one to stand. But Tilt's ball speed overcame that one at 17.42 on that one.
Oh, I see toast. I see toast.
Oh, the coffee. Yum.
It's yum. The little coffee by design. I got a big fresh bag of coffee by design at home that I got from work. So
Everyone loves a fresh
big-
bag, Frankie.
True. Shout out to Shooter McDabbin's new shop.
Check out Harvest, Lisbon Street, Lewiston.
Right. All right, Tilt with a nice spare there. So
Couch, before you get into your story, Frankie, Couch said he's a sick boy today and he's on the couch.
all right, well that matches a hey.
Well, thanks
look
for
at this.
checking in with us. And
24
staying
pin
up.
deficit, but 1 mark up for the Lesbolians. They're only down 14.
Going into the 10th
It is
frame.
close. Come on, stay free.
Get oh!
Oh!
Leaving a
Almost scouted
solid
the
head pin. Shooter able to break up the split at least. That one right through the snaz.
Yeah, I
again.
mean, he didn't quite blow up the outside world, but that was a good attempt. It's going to be a day, Ding Dong. It's going to be a day. We're on our game today, folks. I'll tell you. Nothing's getting by us today. Oh, is this one a burden in his hand? It is. That's a 7-2. That's not
good. That's not good if we see a spare made on that solid head pin on lane 4.
Well, as they say, be yourself. That's all that you can do.
They do say that. And with the spare, we're at 4 pins now.
Look at that. The Les Bolians. Come on. Let's see what Hollywood can do. Oh, huge strike. So another strike by Hollywood means that they're not out of it for losing low point. Because right now it looks like the Les Bolians have locked up low point. But if Hollywood strikes out, then they're going to have to get some good pin count, at least in the 10th, to lock it up.
Oh, speaking of some good pin count, Stay Free putting 10 on her
Free,
spare.
full hard.
That was a great shot.
So I gotta ask Stay Free. Is that like the Stay Free, like the maxi pad?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
All right. So there we go. Asked
I
and
wonder if she
answered.
works at PG.
Oh, maybe. I used to way back in college. You know what I used to tell people, so I didn't have to tell them I worked at the tampon factory? I used to just say I worked at internal affairs, and that worked out way better for me.
You're not wrong, Frankie.
Oh, Kelso, nice ball.
That was
Now,
a great ball. Little
so-
wrap 10 there.
yeah, so Les Bolians have locked up low point, but they're looking for more here. Like, I think Kelso's going to have to match Hollywood's 10th frame because you don't want to give those pins back that you just got from Stay Free's 10th frame.
For the game total,
For the game total, right,
I mean-
exactly.
So Hollywood showed up in the 10th frame. She had a rough going most of the game there, but man, 10th frame, she showed up right when it was
So
time.
if Kelso spares and strikes, with the mark differential, we're down to just a 2-pin match if that happens.
Holy shit.
So this is a huge spare for Kelso.
Mango's feeling the...
Oh, that looks good. That looks good.
That is really good. Here we go, Frankie.
Let's go, Kelso. Dun, 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 dun.
Mango's going to let Kelso close out her 10th frame
That's right.
before he goes. He's counting pins, Frankie. You know he is.
Yeah. I mean, you get to the 10th frame here at BoPo, anyone can be matched up against anyone. So you have to really do some quick bowling math to figure it out.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah. Can you? Yeah. It should be like black and white. Agreed.
Come on, Kelso. Good pin count.
Oh, no.
That hurts.
All right. Hey, you know what? She got the mark.
Yeah.
So that's more than if she would have opened.
Right. So
you got that.
22 pin deficit with the mark differential makes it 12. So we'll see
Mango
what
could
Mango
really
does.
put some hurt on. Oh, no. Comes in heavy.
If Mango opens and Bean strikes out, all of a sudden the Les Bolians would have the lead in this match.
And you know what? We talked about it. She's been trying to hone it in. She's been getting a little bit better the last couple frames.
Yeah, she made that move in. I think
Now's
she just
the
cheats.
time.
If she cheats a little left with her feet, she'll probably be right there.
Oh,
went
she
to
switched
a
to
different
the-
ball.
Oh! Swipes the 9-pin, legs out from underneath. So that open.
That ball is duller than an episode of General Hospital. I'm not kidding. That thing is fucking dull.
Yeah. So that one sticks on her thumb a little bit, it looks like. But
Let's.
scouts the 9-pin out of the way.
But I think by her losing rotation on that, where she tugged it, it actually helps by sticking on her thumb on that because it didn't over rotate.
She's trying it again, Frankie.
Here we go, the old surface monster.
Gave it to
Oh!
Rose.
All right. She
Not
makes,
able to shake out the
she
7-pin.
makes this. We have a dead even match. Technically 10 pins, but Tilt's got to mark up on potassium, so that makes it an even match.
Right.
That's crazy.
It'll come down to
Going
just
into
can
the
Tilt
last
outbowl
bowler.
potassium finishing on arguably the harder lane of the two.
So how were those other points shaking out? Low point,
All right,
goes
low
to
point
Les
went to
Bolians.
Les Bolians, okay? High point is still in play between Tilt and Potassium. Second point is going to Brooklyn Hookers right now, no matter what. Second point's going to them. Third point by 1 pin is right now. Actually, it doesn't matter. It went to Les Bolians. So they have 2 points right now. Oh, that's a huge strike.
Wow, Potassium.
All right, that's Tilt's going to have to strike right here. Tilt has to strike. Oh, come on, ball. Get back a little. Oh, 5-10 on a good shot. Oh, come on, Tilt. Come on. All right, so what she has to hope for is she has to make it. And then hope that Potassium gets 8 or less in 2 balls. 9 pins on this ball locks it up for the game for the Brooklyn Hookers. Oh, it's 5. That's 5. If Tilt makes this, they're still alive for the game. Tilt's got to make it, though. Come on, Tilt. Oh, hook a little. Hook a little. Oh! All right, so the points are going to shake out like this. Top point and second point are going to go to Brooklyn Hookers with the win for the game. That's 3 points. The bottom 2 going to Les Bolians. It is a 3-2 match after 1. 3-2.
Oh, is that what you're doing? You're calculating everything?
Yeah. 3-2.
3-2 Hookers.
And he only got 8 total. They could have had a potential for a tie in the game if Tilt had made that spare. So 3-2 Hookers after 1.
Okay, is this the end of this first game? Yep. Oh, shit. So they got a little bit of a head lead.
And look at our crack research staff called King Ding Dong getting the total up on the screen for you already.
Yeah. Trying to get it up for the viewers at home so that way they know what the score is. Game 1 is in the books. They're going to have to change the lineups a little bit here for Game 2. Remember, you have to play all 6 players within the first 2 games. So let's see, like you talked about, how the dynamic changes when you bring in the new players. Obviously, you got to keep in the people with the hot hands, you would think, right? So Tilt-A-Whirl, you got to expect is going to stay in for the Les Bolians. And on the Brooklyn Hookers, I got to figure you're probably going to keep in, Potassium?
Yeah, I would keep Potassium in. He was your high point that game. You definitely got to keep him in. And I would keep in Potassium and Mango on that team. And then I would swap out the other 2 for them if I was Brooklyn Hookers. That's what I would do. Les Bolians, Tilt stays in. Bean probably stays in. And then you swap out the other 2 places.
Yeah. I agree with that. You got to figure Bean's probably got to heat up at some point here. One of the best females in the building. Never mind just on
Bean was in the Queenship Finals. Was it last season?
Yeah, she made it right all the way to the finals.
Yeah,
and she only lost because she bowled against Nutsauce in the finals. You know what I mean? So and Nutsauce, bowled amazing. Not that that's a surprise to us. Nutsauce, great bowler. You will see her here later bowling in the 2v2 women's finals with Dirty Lou.
All right,
up
so
against
the teams
Bearme and Mimi.
Both teams did exactly like I just talked about. They left in Bean and Tilt, and we have Mango and Potassium in. So we were right on point with that.
Perfect.
Oh, I like how VW checking in.
Yeah, VW.
Yeah, let's go Les Bolians. I think VW was on the team that Les Bolians knocked out in the semis. I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, she's on Cheese to Meet You.
Okay, yes.
Cheese to Meet You.
Know that because they beat Hylas.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Which was Party Mix, right? Party Mix, yeah. Big Party, one of my good buddies. Shout out to them. They did all right this season.
They did.
They had some staffing issues there for a while, but they were able to recruit Logjammer in lieu of Black Stallion.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
Black Stallion, unfortunately not able to make it to bowling, so they recruited Logjammer. So VW said came down to the 10th frame of the 3rd game. So it was a very tight match between them and Cheese to Meet You.
That's true.
So, and they made it all the way here. So,
Good.
I mean, this is, anything is up for grabs, Frankie. Of course, if the Brooklyn Hookers were to take 5, they would take it in 2. However, that's the only scenario where this match can be done in 2.
Right, yeah. Brooklyn Hookers have to sweep this match, or else we're definitely going to go 3. We like ties, we like close things, so we are obviously cool with a 3-game match.
Absolutely.
And at the same time, we're a few minutes away from the 2v2 doubles finals firing up at the same time, and we will have both cameras going for everyone.
Yeah, we're going to have a dual camera system for that. We will not go away from the B Finals. That will still be happening.
Absolutely.
On the left side of your screen, but we're going to add the 2v2 Finals to the right side of your screen, so that way you'll have double the bowling action. You will not miss anything. Later on, we will be moving to the east side of Bayside Bowl for the A Finals. Saucy Posse up against Keep It Rolling.
Keep on rolling.
Keep on rolling, yeah.
I think.
Yeah, Trash's team against
The
our
traveling Wilburys. I don't know what their name is. Something like that.
The Traveling, yeah, that's a good team name. I like that.
So where is the scared on? Facebook.
So again, while we're between games here, I am King Ding Dong sitting here with Frankie Avalon. We are the Frankie and Ding Dong Show, live here from Bayside Bowl. Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch.
Yeah, so no Shooter McDabb in this game, so they gave him the old pretty new set game.
They telling him how to live on the bench.
That's right.
Yeah. Ride the fucking pine.
Ride the pine. Bowl your 1 game.
You're so cute. You look so cute. All right, the team's about ready to do their cheer. Les Bullion say, "Fuck the cheer. Let's get to bowling."
Yeah, we want some bowling.
Beaver making her appearance.
There's the bee. Yeah, the bee.
Starting with a good shot off the bench there, hitting the pocket.
Yeah. Beaver knocking down some wood for sure on that ball.
And also coming off the bench.
Oh, it's white chocolate. Which the only better name than that would be sexual chocolate from Coming to America.
Yes. Yes, that. I thought his shirt said something different.
It says
Am I wrong?
Jive Turkey.
It does. It says Jive Turkey.
So is this okay? Maybe this is like the Black Stallion Logjammer deal. Logjammer ended up with Black Stallion shirt because Big Party ordered the shirts and ordered one for Black Stallion who never showed up. So later in the season, they recruited Logjammer so they didn't have to take a 0 in the playoffs, and Logjammer ended up wearing a shirt that said Black Stallion.
Here comes Ollie. Ollie Bubba.
Oh!
That was more like Ollie Oxen Free.
Absolutely. Off the bench with the strike. Another strike
Kimchi.
off the bench. Holy shit. Why are these people sitting?
Little Kimchi, who her old name was awesome too. Her old name used to be Plan D, I think.
That's fucking great. All right,
Or
so
as our boy Sexcalibur says, Plan B is my Plan A.
Plan
That's how he
B
lives
is
his life.
his Plan A in the Sexcalibur cocktail.
Oh, Mango with a strike. Strikes
Mango
everywhere.
staying hot.
Here
You know what's good with Mango is habanero.
Oh,
That-
Bean tugging one big time.
Can't do that with that big surface ball.
Yeah, that's like the surface of Mercury right there.
Yeah. That fucker heated up in the first.
And as the astrologers would say, does that mean Mercury was in retrograde on that ball, since she only got 6?
We need Russ Murley to check in on
Right.
that one.
Potassium, good ball.
Somebody tag Russ Murley so we can get the astrological forecast here.
Yeah. We need the music they play when they would bring him in. Do 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 do. Oh, Bean covers the spare. So far, all marks for the Lesbolians. Tilt-a-whirl coming up. White chocolate turkey. I'm just going to make a new name for him because
White chocolate turkey. I love it.
white turkey. I mean, I like dark meat turkey better than white meat though. I'm more of a dark turkey fan.
It
than
tends
I
to
am
be
white
a
turkey.
little bit more juicy.
Yeah, it's not dry. Oh yeah! All right, here comes beaver and chocolate turkey. Chocolate turkey works.
Chocolate turkey is good.
Although I don't, dipping turkey in chocolate sounds gross.
Yeah. Well, no, it probably is not ideal.
But an actual chocolate turkey sounds good. You know, if it is
so
Easter
it
time.
is, it's like chocolate bunny season. Oh! Little
Wow,
Kimchi
Kimchi
giving her
on
the chocolate bunny
Fire.
off of the bench.
The buckets are flowing down here too, by the way.
Well, this
There are
is
buckets,
bowling ball
buckets
night.
everywhere. Oh, come on. Beaver gets 0. So Beaver on an open. All right, here comes Mango. Nice ball off his hand. 10 pin. Fly ball. Caught. Oh, Ollie! Bubba! Dun, 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 dun.
I give a shit. Fuck it. All right.
Ding Dong was doing some crack research there for a second.
Yeah, I didn't like any of it. All right, so VW checks in. Did chocolate go by a different name
Yeah,
during
we're
the
trying to
season?
figure this out. We don't know. We don't know if it's like the wrong shirt or just a name change. Let's see what Bean can do.
Bean threw it great.
Oh, yeah.
Starting spare strike. These teams are heating up.
Brought to you by Abralon. It's everywhere.
That's yeah. That's brought to you by Roll It on the Pavement.
Yeah. Here goes Potassium trying for a double. Gets it.
All right, Hangman checking in. Now that he can hear, what's the count? So it's actually 3-2 Brooklyn Hookers. Where's the banner?
And
Where did that go?
So 3-2, and in this match, we're going to wait for Tilt to throw the spare. Getting the chicken bucket with some fries there.
No chicken, though.
No chicken. It's just a
Just
bucket
fries.
with fries? Just a bucket of
Yeah.
fries? And a Coke?
I feel ripped off, man. I like the chicken better than fries.
Yeah, well, me too. Although some pure fries, a little vinegar, salt on them, pretty good.
It's getting about that season. Oh, no. Chopper.
Right, so this match right now is a 4-pin lead, tentatively, for the Lesbolians, but they have 3 marks in that frame, 5 marks up for the Brooklyn Hookers. So really, it is a 16-pin lead for the Brooklyn Hookers. if
So
you go by the marks.
Hangman said he's just a little confused because he hasn't gotten any sleep. No, this is a race to 8 points, just like a normal league night would be. So after game 1, Brooklyn Hookers took 3 points out of the possible 5. Lesbolians took 2. We're in just entering frame 3 here in game 2. So it's still really early. The only way we could be done in 2 is if the Brooklyn Hookers can snipe all 5 this game. But it's not looking too good for that right now, as the Lesbolians putting up some really good numbers so far.
Oh, that was a good shot by Beaver, but couldn't quite get the 10-pin out.
It is really early still.
Chocolate
We will
turkey
keep you updated.
with gets everything but the head pin in 2 balls, which is not ideal
No. That's the one you want to get first in most cases.
normally. Urban Legend in the house.
So, an interesting fact on the men's side.
Oh, can we? No. Oh, almost. All right, good 9.
So with this 2v2 coming up, on the men's side, we'll have one of the winners will have won multiple times, but now with 2 different partners.
True story.
Either Jamaican Jerk or Urban Legend
Correct.
being those 2 players.
And is Hungus seeking out his first 2v2 title?
He is, yes. He does have a title in the Scotch on the Rocks with Bucky, but
First
that would be
actual
his only
BoPo
doubles title so
2v2
far.
title.
Ollie starting off very hot. So little Kimchi put that shit on everything right off the bench,
right
baby.
out of the gate.
El Mango with the great shot on lane 3.
Yeah,
He's
that
not
was a
worried
big one.
about splitting over
No.
there.
Let's see if Bean can help stem that tide a little bit with a double. It'd be nice.
Yeah, so Potassium, if he strikes here, he's going to turn this match right around.
Yeah, they'll have 2 triples on the board.
Bean missing a little
Bean
in with that
3-6-10,
huge
leaving the
surface.
master splinter.
Huge surface. Miss a little in. So again, you know, you got a little bit less oil in the heads in the middle of the lane. Plenty to the gutter, but Potassium not carrying there, leaving the solid 9. That's going to help out the Lesbolians a little bit.
Absolutely. Bean needs to make this spare, though. It's a tough one.
Great spare for Bean. Ruby checking in. Ruby Canary, thanks for broadcasting. Watching from an airport in
Cutter,
Yeah.
actually. That's how you say it. Another hour.
Is it?
or so. Cutter,
Yeah. Got another hour or so before our next flight.
Right on.
Well,
Thanks,
you can
Ruby. What do we
hang
got?
out with us.
All right, what language
before
do they
you
speak in
hit
Cutter? Because I'm going to
the
say something
next
to her in Cutterese.
Flight, you will see the 2v2s starting up. They're going to be probably entering into practice pretty soon, I'd imagine. I'm surprised Hungus hasn't pushed them along yet, honestly.
Okay. Oh, let's go. Tilt the world. Nice shot. Yes. Oh, Beaver! And then Chocolate Turkey gets one. So we got strikes on both sides coming in here. Yeah, biggest global reach of FDDS, USA, Qatar, and France. That has to be like, is that like our own Bermuda Triangle? Portland to Qatar to France. Oh my! Oh, Ollie! Boom, baby! Here comes Phil Kimchi. Nice 9 count on the triple there for Kimchi. Well done, right there. Say be right back. I like what Aaron said. Biggest global reach of FDDS, USA, Qatar, and France. I said that's like our own Bermuda FDDS Bermuda Triangle.
Good Lord. Where the hell is he going?
You see, so Ruby's in Qatar right now, waiting for a flight.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Oh, Kimchi with the spare.
Holy shit, she opened with a triple?
Yeah, she's on fire. Let's see what Bean can do here with this tricky little 4-5 split. You have to put the ball between them, or you cut real thin on the 5 and slide it into the 4. But the easiest way is to get right between it and make it. Yeah, she gets none, though, so that's going to be big for Brooklyn Hookers. Let's see if El Mango can double to give him a 26-pin lead. Oh, he gets 9. A spare still gives him that same 26-pin lead here. He was on a strike. Let's see if Till can take advantage of her strike last time and double it up here in the 4. Ooh, good ball. Just a high 4-pin. 17.67. I wonder if she can go like full Revolutionary War and get a 1776 going. Although 1767, we were probably on our way at that point, I would imagine. Oh, yeah. 1767 was the passage of the Townshend Acts by the British Parliament, which led to increased tensions and protests in the colonies. And that was also, additionally, when Andrew Jackson was born. So it actually created taxes and tariffs, if you will, on goods imported to the colonies, including lead, glass, paper, and tea. So 1767 was kind of at the start of what would eventually become the Revolutionary War and separation from the British.
Okay.
You walked right into that one, Ding Dong. Huh?
I did. Did you already talk about these?
We did, except for the last one. We talked about the global reach already.
So Hangman checking in, gonna drop a point. That triangle though. Time to get some sleep. Good luck to everyone in A and B finals. Have fun at the ball as well. I look forward to seeing results when I wake up. And you're all going to bed from the after party.
Right
well,
on.
Get some sleep, my friend.
Yes,
And
thank you for checking in and watching the show, brother.
absolutely.
Oh, get right, ball. And
Get right with
So-
the earth,
so
yourself.
So the whole 1767 came up because Tilt had one. That's what her ball speed was.
Oh.
I said that might have been the start of the unrest with the British, and that it turns out that it was with the passage of the Townshend Acts by the British Parliament.
Leading up to the famous 1776.
Right, and I said I would like to see Tilt get a 1776 ball. We'll go full American Revolution up here.
Hell yeah. Little Kimchi slowed down a little bit, it looks like, huh?
Yeah, but if she can spare here, it looks like she's gonna get just one. Still sitting on 104 in the fifth. Brooklyn Hookers will take that 10 out of 10 times.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. That's a good spot.
Hey,
for them to be
everyone
in.
watching at home, can you please let us know how the feed looks? We're on the dedicated Wi-Fi connection again today, so we should have no issues with streaming picture, we believe.
So it looks like Putt Putt is now in the building, shoeing up, getting ready. I think he was the only player that had left to show up.
He probably had to finish his first round of the year, and then get here.
First round. He's probably already played 20.
That's probably maybe his first
Oh, he
tournament.
definitely just came off the golf course. I saw him walking in. He had definitely just come off the course.
I mean, it is his job, too. So.
Oh yeah.
And it's beautiful.
So Ruby checks in, says that it looks good. Well, that's great because we're going to be adding a second camera here soon. Bringing you coverage of both the ongoing B finals. Looks like they're waiting for a ball return, maybe?
I think so.
Respot, something to that nature. And then the soon to begin 2v2s. All right, Bean stepping up now. Her ball has returned to her.
Oh yeah!
Bean riding the shim with that looks to be a double cross. Big urethane cover. Little bit of
More differential.
flair on that ball too.
Yeah, I think that's an 038 ball. So
Couch checking in. He says it looks great. Hanging loose.
right on. Thank you guys
Sick
for
on the
letting us know.
couch. Sorry, I hope
Come
you
on,
feel better
Jill.
very soon, sir.
Oh, a little bit left. Getting 8 on that one. 17-13. We're going backwards in time.
I didn't see Marty McFly. Doc Brown in the house.
Oh wow! Okay, yeah. Where's Biff or Griff or whatever?
If, yeah.
Yeah.
I just want the Toyota pickup. That's all
Oh,
I
dude,
want.
that truck was sick.
Yeah,
I'd rather have that than the DeLorean any day.
for real.
Who wants that
Oh no.
ugly ass stainless steel car? It's like driving like a Tesla now. Those things are ugly ass too.
Yeah,
Those Cybertrucks.
the Cybertruck. So the Cybertruck looks like a dumpster and a snowmobile trailer had a kid.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm not talking about Elon. I'm talking about the truck.
What That was like the old whiplash to the face. The old mushroom stamp to the forehead,
Hang on, ball.
if you will.
We have a bucket on lane 3.
Hungus put his names in. Now we have on the ladies' side names going in.
Dirty Lou Nut Sauce starting on lane 8.
Hungus and Jerk starting on 5.
Oh, there we go. We have Putt Putt sanding his balls.
Okay, Couch checking in update. Splinter with a 793 series. I'm assuming that was with his 300. And a 1444 for doubles with Corey. That's pretty huge.
Monster set. Monster set. Nice job, guys.
That's great bowling. All right, so we're getting some weird hits here lately. Let's see if somebody can get a strike. Kimchi off a little bit left. Ollie off a little bit left. Both of those. All right, so we have 8 names in for the men and the ladies in 2v2. Not one practice shot has been thrown yet.
Not yet. So there's no need to have a camera. We just have Putt Putt sanding his balls.
So we are halfway through frame 6. Looks like, how many pins are the hookers up right now?
The hookers
Frankie?
are up 25 right now.
Which is much different than his normal job, which he doesn't want his balls sanded.
That's accurate. Yeah, you don't want to sand any golf balls.
No.
You don't want to put them in the beach.
Well, they do have those new soft golf balls, though, that are like matte. Those are pretty wild.
Those I bet are great to putt on the green because they'll give you a nice read.
Yeah. Oh, Bean doubling up!
Huge double.
Oh, why don't you run down and check out and see what it is? Yeah, sure. Mango, mixing them up, double of his own.
Yeah, that was a big double match right there. See what Tilt does.
Tilt, able to get the 5 out of the 5-10, leaving just a 10. As we talked about earlier, a little bit easier than the 7 for her,
For sure.
with her backup roll.
And we think at some point the 2v2s will start. We're not sure why they haven't yet.
Is it a UC2?
Oh, chicken. There's your chicken bucket.
Oh,
ding
it's
dong.
a phase 2. So Bean's actually using a phase 2 with a bunch of surface.
Yep.
Yeah.
We finally got some chicken provided by the Brooklyn Hookers, Potassium.
You know, if I had that name, all I would have on the back of my jersey would be K+, because that's the symbol for potassium. I would just put K+ on my jersey.
Speaking of K, we need K Flay to come bowl BoPo. That'd be awesome. That would be a K+ for us. Great spare for Potassium there. Lots of ways you can miss that one, but he was able to cover it up. Jive Chocolate. Is that the Fupa?
It is.
Fupa sighting on 3.
On 3, yep. The old 1, 2, 3, 5.
Oh.
4-6. The dreaded 4-6. I think one of the hardest splits to make right there.
Yeah, because you don't have like the 7 or the 10 pin to help bounce it around a little bit.
Right. At least with one of those, you have a little better chance. And we got just the paw out of the fupa. No food.
No food. All right, getting the wood is Beaver. Chomping the dam.
Yep. Kimchi.
Kimchi, not
Oh,
quite
another
as hot.
fupa. Back-to-back
Wow.
fupas.
The Brooklyn Hookers love their fupas.
Let's see if Ollie can take advantage here.
Ollie!
Come
Oh!
on! Just a 5-pin.
Wow. That definitely could have shooken out the old 5-7, but just a 5-pin. Ollie should be able to make that. Kimchi.
Using a twist.
Now she got the food, but not the puff.
Right. So, we need to get the whole thing.
Oh, great spare for Ollie right there. Here's the matchup right now. Mango working on the double against Bean and the double of her own. Mango! A little heavy, able to shake out the 4-pin, leaving just the 9. That was dangerously close to a split. See if Bean can take advantage. Get their team a little bit closer.
Be good right here. Put that shit on everything?
Oh! Bean! Now that's a huge strike for them right there. Oh, Mango, skinny jeans. That was more like yoga pants.
That was yoga pants. 31-pin lead right now for the hookers. Still a little off on her last few frames here.
Boot cut? Is that what it is?
We got a nice crowd forming behind us here on all sides of the building. Potassium with the 2-5.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, people up on the mez.
Yep.
This is great.
Look at all around us here now. So
Yeah,
it's looking good.
Amazing.
I don't know.
I mean, Charlie's down there, so
Yeah, we're not sure what the holdup is.
if it wasn't for Charlie, I'd tell them to go start. But I mean, he's down
He's
there,
there.
so I figured he'd tell them.
Maybe they're
When he's
waiting
ready.
for game 2 to finish on this match.
Oh, that
See if
could be.
it goes
They'll
3 or
start.
Could be, yeah.
Because if this happens to finish in 2, then we'll just have obviously one dedicated camera for. But, oh, look, we got Putt Putt's Little in the building.
Oh yeah.
Mini
I might
Putt.
be able to bring that up on camera.
Mini Putt. We got Mini Putt down there.
Mini putt just on the camera on the right. Check her out.
I think right now on DraftKings, Urban Putt are running at minus 300 to win this. So.
Yes.
And
Oh,
you got
all right.
Nut Sauce and
But
Dirty
if
Lou
playoff herb shows up.
are at minus about 750.
Yeah,
So,
at least. So Beaver able to avoid the split, almost leaving 7-10. Jive and Chocolate not able to convert. This match is going to get really close if we can get some marks by the Lesbolians here. Hang on. Oh, so close, but it falls off the dam at just the last second. Kimchi
that's
not
gonna
able to
have
find
back
the
up.
head pin.
5 though, not the head pin, but 5.
Yeah, the Fupa Plus. Is that Fupa with fries?
That's the Super Fupa.
Super Fupa.
Oh!
Ollie able to trip the 3-pin forward.
Stay Free got so excited she gave her teammate a flying elbow to the chest.
Kimchi!
Good spare.
Now that's a huge spare, but I gotta tell you, Bean putting up a 4th strike here would be
Yeah, it's a
massive.
19-pin deficit. Bean can cut that to 9 with another strike.
Oh!
Hamburger sandwich time. Let's
Bean,
go.
lighten up that grill. Mango gotta respond. Oh, and he does, but I thought he put it in the channel. Ball stays on the lane. Does wash
Let's
out.
see what
though.
Tilt does. A little high, 610.
All right, hey, they're still sitting in a good spot here to turn this game around, leading into the 9th frame. Of course, you still have Potassium yet to bowl on the hooker side.
Mango trying to make it. Almost. Good try.
Ball doesn't quite cross.
All right, so if Tilt makes his spare and Potassium strikes, we will have ourselves a 6-pin match.
That's absolutely amazing. These matches, they seem to be wider spread to begin it, and it's closing right up.
They tighten right up.
Yeah, towards the end. Potassium
Strike.
mixing them up.
All right, so the Lesbolians are down 6, but they have a 2-mark advantage. Technically, they have a 14-pin lead right now, if you go by how the marks take out.
Right.
Ruby checking in with the hamburger sandwich.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so Jive Chocolate.
Chive chocolate, is that what you
Yeah,
mean?
we're now changing his. We just changed his name to whatever we feel like.
I like it.
What's up, Niner?
White turkey.
White turkey.
White
What's up,
turkey.
White turkey?
White turkey.
What's up, White
What's up,
turkey?
White turkey?
Chocolate.
I still like. Yeah, I like Jive chocolate.
Jive chocolate.
Jive
Yeah.
chocolate.
Need a triangle. on the
Bermuda,
way.
yeah. Oh, no.
Did you say you ate a triangle?
We're in the
No,
Bermuda
did you
Triangle.
get the Y?
the old Portland to Qatar to
Hit
France.
the Y.
I think this is the home.
This is the hole of the
Wow,
Y.
Black Hole Sun. He's not bowling this game.
No,
Oh,
he's
he's
sitting the bench.
Oh, we have a developing situation, folks.
Absolutely.
Look at the Lesbolians.
That's a great name, Beaver.
I love the name. Love it.
Oh, Kimchi almost able to shake out a strike. Leaving just a 7
Oh,
pin.
can Alibaba get a double here?
That would be huge.
Oh, it's a pretty good shot.
Oh, it's going
Look
away.
a little.
though. Going
Oh wow,
away.
it kind of faded.
Oh,
there.
is that an ugly 4
That's
count?
a 5 count.
Is it a
The
5?
old 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. If you're penciling it in at home.
How did the 8 go out?
Good
crazy.
question. No 8, add 5. Figure that one out.
Okay. All right. Kimchi can make this spare and be huge for her team.
But at least for Ollie, it didn't hurt pin count wise. So if Ollie can get at least 4 on this,
Yeah,
they're
she's
still
on
okay.
a strike, so it
Yeah.
helps.
I mean, a spare would be mint, but you have to hit it kind of heavy and still be able to cave the 2 into the 4-7. Uh-oh.
Might get it, Frankie.
Oh, that's a good 4. That's a good 4.
I saw the wall ball as a possibility.
Kimchi, though. makes the
Kimchi
spare.
making that single pin.
So we're even marks right there. Even marks through the first 2. 6-pin lead for the hookers, but 3 marks to 1 coming up for the last 2 bowlers. 24-pin lead for the Lesbolians. And if Bean strikes here, the hookers are in a world of hurt going into the 10th.
This is the 9th frame matchup right here between the
Hook!
3 hole. Oh, yes! We're gonna have a game 3. It looks like, Frankie, because that
Oh.
at least
Not
gets
only
the high pin, high
could we
point,
have
right?
we will have a game 3 more than likely. We could see the Lesbolians put a big hurt on the point total here too.
Well, Mango's non-strike there puts Bean in good shape for a high point, doesn't it?
Come on, Tilt. Oh, back up a little. Another 8 count for Tilt.
Yeah, but it's not a tough one. The 1-3 for her is
Yeah,
a pretty
1-3's
good
fine.
spare.
And that
I'd
ball's
be more
rolling
worried about
into
the
it.
1-2.
100%. Yes, agree.
Not to say it can't be chopped. It can be. But just a little bit less of a chance.
Let's see what Mango does on this. This is a big spare.
Mango
Makes sense.
gets the spare. He needed it, really. His team needed it.
Oh no, Tilt missing right. That's a
That's
big
the
open.
second time
If
she's done that
now
this game.
all of a sudden if Potassium doubles, this match is definitely not over.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Wide
He can get it back down to 11-pin deficit, and actually they'll gain a mark going into the 10th. Basically a 1-pin match.
Cross is over.
All right, that's a big non-strike helping out the Lesbolians for sure.
Yeah, so it does look like that was Hungus's plan, is to wait out the game 2 of the B. But it looks like we're going to have a game 3. it's got to be at least 1 point.
Oh, no question.
Going
So
to
as we
Les
go into the
Bowling.
10th, low point right now is controlled by the Les Bowlians because Chocolate, Jive, Wild Turkey, whatever his name is, he is low on the other team with a 102 going in. The mark in the 9th frame by Beaver was huge to not quite lock up bottom point, but almost lock it up.
All right, well, all right. So Jive Chocolate not able to strike in the
Yeah.
10th.
So the best that Jive Chocolate can get is 122. If Beaver just keeps it on the lane with decent pin count here, 6 pins will do it.
Yeah, because she's working on the mark. In the
Right.
9th.
Actually, 7. 6 won't do it. 7 pins on this ball does it. That gets Beaver to 123.
Oh,
right.
that's enough.
That locks up bottom point right there.
Game
They've got
3
one,
is going to happen.
no matter what. And they've locked up top point too already. So,
All right, I'm going to take away your banner because we're going to have to update that, folks.
yeah, it'll be updated. We know Les Bowlians are getting at least 2 right now. They're getting top and they got bottom locked up. Can they get the rest? Big question right now.
Beaver trying to get an extra stick for her team.
Oh, that could be an extra 11. That's a mark. Beaver with a huge mark there.
Oh, right. I thought that was a fill ball.
Yeah, and
It's
she
not. That's
matched.
even
She
worth
matched
more.
Jive Chocolate Turkey White. Tried to get them all in there.
Yeah. So Turkey only able to get 8. So
Yeah.
if Beaver's able to get 9 or more, she's going to gain even more pins back. So practice has started on the men and
Practice has
women
started on the other
2v2.
side. Yep.
So we'll bring them in.
Oh, Beaver with a 20 count in the 10th. Actually, shooting 29 on the mark in the 9th.
So it looks like they're working on 9.5 more minutes of practice over there. Let's stay with the B Finals for now.
Yeah, too good to not stay with it right here, folks. Here comes Kimchi.
Kimchi with the great shot.
Nice 9
Oh.
count there.
On her spare. That's a lot of count. That's a lot
Yeah.
of wood.
Yeah, I think they're looking at right now. It may flip 3-2 the other way. It looks like 2nd and 3rd point are controlled by Brooklyn hookers right now. So it's really going to be who wins the game. That's very much in question right now. Ollie with a gutter. That definitely hurts.
That hurts for sure. It could be tied going into game 3. Oh! But it's looking more and more like the hookers might have a little advantage.
Yeah, down 3 right now. I think Ollie has to get at least 8 pins here. At least that gets in an 11-pin lead. No matter what Kimchi does, they'll go into the last 2 bowlers with the ability to not be shut out. 9 is good there. That gives Ollie 163. It's not going to be enough to take any point, but 12-pin lead with Kimchi ball in hand.
Kimchi. Oh, it's down the middle.
That's a good shot. All right, that's
Oh!
8.
8.5 almost. All right, at least the machine didn't lock up on
Yeah,
it.
we thought it might, but it grabbed it. That's good. We'll see if it actually gave her 8, because sometimes it'll count differently on those weird ones.
Yeah.
Oh, it gave her 9. They're going to have to change that. We'll see if it matters at the end. It might not matter.
All right, Bean's strike streak ends at 5, but she's able to just leave a 2-pin there.
Oh, Potassium's on top of it. He saw it.
Potassium, yeah, he's keeping them fair. Gotta love
Bean
it.
locked. We already knew that, though.
Mango with pretty good shot. Oh, yeah!
Yeah, well, they could take 3 if they get game, but they got 2. They got top and bottom right now, no matter what. That's locked up. So it's either going to be 4-6 or 5-5. Yeah. I mean, Bean has to make this.
Bean does make that.
And what they really need is for Mango not to strike on this ball.
Mango threw the last one really good, Frankie.
I know.
Oh, so her spare ball is a
Her spare ball is a double cross.
Yeah.
Okay. Mango!
That is massive right there.
Now we have wood in both gutters now, Frankie,
there's
and the
wood
one on the
everywhere.
left is actually impeding
No,
on the lane.
not anymore. It went. It did.
Oh,
it did
okay.
hit it.
It did fall.
Here comes Bean. All right, so
What did Bean get to? Is that
220,
220?
225.
Wow. Great game for Bean. I told you she was going to start up.
Yep, you called it. The ball change last game was huge for her.
Absolutely massive.
Let's see what
yeah.
Mango does here.
Mango!
All right, 3-pin lead for the Les Bolians, but down a mark, so they're down 7 pins
For the third point.
for the game for the third point. Correct. The other points have been all decided at this point.
Come on, Tilt.
So we'll find out
Come on,
who
Tel.
gets a little bit of advantage on the 3-2 match coming out here. Potassium strikes here, and it's
Yeah, a mark by Tilt though forces a mark by Potassium.
okay.
I do believe.
That's left. Crosses over and
That's
strikes.
enough. So game is now decided. The Brooklyn Hookers are going to go 3-2 again by getting middle 2 points and game.
All right, there you go, folks. Les Bolians
Down
4,
4-6.
Brooklyn Hookers 6 after 2. Let's bring in the 2v2.
Yes, sir.
All right, there you have it now. Split screen action on lanes 5 and 6. We have the matchup of Carl Hungus and Jamaican Jerk versus Urban Legend and Putt Putt Pass. Then over there on 7 and 8, you get the match of Mimi and Spare Me versus Dirty Lou and Nut Sauce.
All right. So let's talk about lineups for game 3 for both teams. I think on the Les Bolian side, you got to go Tilt, Bean. You can't take Ollie out after the game Ollie had. And I would say that we're going to go with Kelso. Kelso had a pretty decent game.
Yeah,
I go
for sure.
Kelso, Ollie, Bean, Tilt. That's my 4.
Yeah, Bean's hot. You got to keep her in.
And on the Brooklyn Hooker side, I think you got to go Mango. You have to keep Potassium in there. Little Kimchi cannot come out after a 184. I keep Little Kimchi in. And then the wild card's going to be I bring back in Shooter McDabin. I go Shooter, Kimchi, Mango, Potassium.
I agree with that. Yeah, totally. Hollywood had a rough time finding the head pin there in game 1 at times. Jive Turkey had a hard time with the spares, so I like that call. Shooter McDavin had a couple rough hits where he, where
Shooter
he
can heat up
split,
too.
but at the same time, he has enough ball speed that if he can get the pin spinning rather than going straight back, great stuff can happen
I
for
like
him.
that a lot.
So while they're waiting, I'm going to just bring you guys into just the doubles, the 2v2. Still have 2.5 minutes of practice left. So if you have any predictions on the 2v2, get them in here, much like Maureen, not really prediction, but let's go, ladies, roll babes. Oh, no, that's a Les Bolian call out. Les Bolians still have plenty of room. They only need 4 out of the 5 points this game. That is not insurmountable. It's not quite as hard of a road as needing all 5. Sure, your back is against the wall a little bit, but there's a little bit of breathing room for one of your players to not perform as much as they need to.
You could have one player have an off game and it doesn't kill you. The 3-7 one is the one that's really hard. 4-6 makes it more manageable. This way, both teams are going to get their best lineup in there, and this is where you're going to see some really good action, I think.
And this is where we should see it. This is the end of the season, the final game of
Final game
BoPo
of B.
18 for the
And
B.
boy, is it
Now,
filling in now. We got a ton of people here.
yeah. Now, again, the B hasn't been going all 18 years, but I got to tell you, the competition is still stiff there. Just another minute or so left on the practice for the 2v2, and then they will get rolling. Jamaican Jerk.
Hungus leaving an Abralon in practice.
Jamaican Jerk going to start off for their team with him and Hungus. Putt pass leading off for the team of him and Urban Legend. So you got Jamaican Hungus.
Jamaican Hungus,
We have Herb Pass.
Yeah, past the Herb. All right, and on the other pair, it looks like you have Spare Me starting off before Mimi. So you have the Me versus Dirty Lou starting off with the nut sauce. So Dirty Nuts. Heavy favorite here in this match. Dirty Nuts actually have their name on the trophy already.
They do.
So, cool little fact we talked about earlier. Either Herb or Jerk, one of them will be on the trophy once again, but with a different partner this year. Hungus looking to get his name on there for the first time, as well as Putt. On the other side, Mimi and Spare Me both looking to get their name on it. Looks like we're changing lineups here in the B Finals, final game of the season. We'll get them back on the screen in the split screen mode once they get bowling.
I don't
For
know
now-
if the Hookers have set their lineup or if they're just rolling with the same lineup from game 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I would definitely sub in Shooter, though, for White Chocolate in this game.
Looks like the Hookers went. Maybe they're on the
Getting
corner.
hooked up.
Yeah, maybe they're on the corner hooking.
It could be.
You know, $20 is $20, right?
$20 is $20.
You telling me that whatever his name is, Jive Chocolate, has a better look than Shooting?
Well, yeah, we were just talking about that. We're not sure if they've set their lineup
Oh, okay.
or if they're just out on the curb making a buck before game 3.
We're not sure.
I guess
All right.
we'll find out soon enough.
So, lineup's a little different than we talked about. Stay Free comes in this game.
Okay.
Kelso, Bean, and Tilt, they go with the game 1 lineup, taking Ollie out, and Ollie instead of Stay Free instead of Ollie. So that'll be an interesting call to see how that works out. Ollie, after shooting a nice game last game, getting sat down, but let's see if that's a good call here to go back to the game 1 lineup.
Yeah, what does the PBA call that when they bowl really well, but they weren't on the team there for the week? They were
Oh, yeah.
The snub?
the snub of the week.
The
Yeah.
snub of the week.
So Ollie getting maybe the snub of the game 3 here. All right, so Jamaican Jerk starts it off for the 2v2. Leaves just a 10 pin. All right, B is getting ready. Looks like they are.
They are going with their game 2 lineup.
Yeah, Shooter McDabbin has his street shoes on.
Shooter, not both. I am again. That
I'm
is a
kind of shocked by that.
I am
that is a
shocked by that.
questionable call.
Wait, Shooter
No
might
offense
be,
to Jive White Chocolate Turkey, but I think I would have taken Shooter in that spot just because he was
Going
pretty.
out to dab.
Shooter might be having to leave for work. or
Shooter
something.
living up to his name, McDabbin.
So Putt punches the 3-pin, leaves the big old washout.
Makes it.
Had you wanted to change sides, or are you good for now?
What's that?
Did you want to change sides, or are you good for
No,
now?
I'm good.
All right. All right,
Unless
so
you want
let's
to.
bring back the B crowd. They're the A crowd with everyone. Well, it's Bullions versus the Brooklyn Hookers on your left-hand side.
Oh, Stay Free starts with a strike. Oh yeah, guess what? I'm back, baby.
Yeah. Sydney game 2. What's up? Here we come, game 3, and we're coming hard. All right, so Carl Hungus starts with a strike. Putt makes the super washout. We got a pair of strikes of Dirty Lou and Nut Sauce.
Jerk missed the 10.
Spare Me
Hey,
looking
it's,
at the
as
empty
we're
bucket.
listening to Flagpole Sitter by Harvey Danger.
Flagpole sitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some
Sitting on
obscure
flagpole.
90s one-hit wonder.
Spare Me not able to cover the empty bucket. They're down early.
All right, Kelso leaving a 6-10. So between this finals and the A finals, I'm going to go get my outfit on, get my costume on.
Yeah, sounds great. I'll probably be switching over our network to the other side. The only thing I'm going to need is help getting the cord up and over the thing,
Yep.
but we should be able to figure that out.
I'm too short for that job. Sorry.
We need Go-Go Gadget arms.
Nice spare by
Oh, Kelso. Wow, Lisbolians, man, they want it. This game, it looks like. They're starting off hot. Strike spare.
I love all these rainbow socks. Those are cool.
Bingo! Hot rolling. All right, over there in the 2v2 side.
What's up, baby?
Jamaican
Good
Jerk
luck,
with a
good
big
luck.
strike.
Yes, sir. I wouldn't have it any other way, brother. Go get them.
Hot Pot starting with a pair of spares. Urban Legend unfortunately left a split, but you know he's going to turn it around.
Definitely.
Dirty Lou not able to double up, leaves just a 3-pin though. She's a lefty, so it's a little light hit when she
so
leaves the 3-pin.
Spare me going 7-2, and then coming in a little light for a 2-5.
Yeah, she left the
oh.
2-4-5 last time and chopped the 2-5 off of it.
Just chopped the 5 off that, so she's on a tough start, 18 after 2.
You can tell the fresh is definitely burning her right
No
now.
question.
Good cover for Bean. That's over, but it carries.
He could be a Brooklyn hooker.
With the shot. He is an honorary member. Hungus looking tough.
Yeah, hot start for Hungus.
Oh no,
Double.
Potassium opening. The Lesbolians, man, they look like they're focused. Let's see how Tilt-A-Whirl can
Oh, chicken
capitalize.
bucket fries and a Coke. Our first one today. You get the full meal on lane 3. The old 2, 4, 5, 7, 8 chicken bucket fries and a Coke, folks.
All of it. That's the full meal. The full.
Yeah.
All you need is a shake on the side or something.
Yeah. If you leave the 10 pin with it, that'll be with the chocolate shake.
So Mimi starts off strike spare. That sauce leaves a 10-pin. So Pot after
nice
starting
shot by
with a
Joe.
couple spares, is able to find a strike.
Lesbolians early lead here, 4 marks to 2.
Jamaican Jerk and Nut Sauce both covering up their 10 pins. Stay free coming off the bench. Whoa. Some wild pin action there.
And then Chocolate Turkey gets 7.
So I got to figure, I haven't seen McDavin come back in. He must have had to go to work or something. That's a shame. Urban Legend able to double up after the split in frame 1.
That would definitely explain why he could not bowl game 3.
I would agree to that. Oh, spare me!
Back on the train.
Dirty Lou matching her. Hungus!
Push that shit on everything.
Now we're starting to get the crowd into it here. Jive Turkey, White
So
Rabbit.
Stay Free gets 2 on that
White
5.
Turkey. Not able to mark.
Hey, we know one we haven't done yet is called him White Jive.
White Jive. Jamaican Jerk eating up over there. Got a double of his own? No? No, just
Does that bring you
spare
back
strike.
to the
Strike,
movie
spare strike.
Airplane where the old lady says, I speak jive? That's hilarious. That movie's fucking
Hey,
hilarious.
what up, what up?
Beautiful day.
Yeah, lots of people filling in here.
We got Cousin
in
Eddie in the
Bayside
Woozle.
Bowl. Cousin Eddie, obviously, I must think that you must be here supporting Nut Sauce and Dirty Lou.
Definitely rooting against them, but
Rooting
never
against- Okay, well, yeah, go give them shit. Yeah,
that's what I do. It
that's what
helps.
you do best.
It
Yeah,
actually helps them bowl better, I think.
gives them a little incentive.
Yeah.
Tell her no babysitter if she doesn't bowl good.
So far, Jive Turkey struggling, and Stay Free staying ahead of him right now. And if Kelso makes this, Kelso will take the lead over Kimchi.
Yeah, it's a whole different dynamic in this game 3 so far.
It's wild so far.
Because the last couple games, the hookers came out hot.
And now
Came
it's
out
the
swinging.
Lesbolians doing it.
Yeah. Great hiccup on that baby split for Kelso. She bowled really well, though. So
I agree.
Mango, sweet rolling. Not able to shake out a strike. Hungus punches the 3-pin. Let's see if he can do what Putt-Putt did and pick it up.
Yeah. Oh, Herb.
Herb
Right
gets
out
a
the
lot
window.
of air and a lot of room. And it doesn't leave the washout, luckily. So Mimi and Hungus not able to convert their washouts.
More crack reporting. McDavid's car is gone.
McDavin's car is gone. That's why he did not bowl.
He gone.
He could
Our
not
crack,
say,
our crack staff is on top of it, folks.
Yep.
Nut sauce goes strike, spare, double. Herb with a good pickup. So they're going best 2 out of 3 there in the 2v2, right? Bean just sliding by the spare. Putt coming in light, just leaving 2-pin. Oh, Potassium! Making jerk, matching a strike over there. Doubles up. Spare me, put that shit on everything.
That's huge. That's huge.
Oh, and Dirty Lou not able to shake it out. So Spare Me, she's found something here on the fresh. She's running around giving high fives to the crowd. Look
at the crowd she's got over there.
Yeah, let's go.
Here comes Hungus trying to come back after that open.
Hungus! Light little mixer. We definitely have some crowd filling in here, Frankie. White Jive missing a head pin to the right. All sorts of bowling action.
So Shooter McDavin left and went into the super unknown, I think. Last one today, he's gone.
Okay, yeah. Oh, Herb!
Herb's starting to heat up a little bit.
You knew that was going to happen. Mimi making her spare. So does it look like Dirty Lou missed her spare over there?
No, Dirty Lou made it.
She made it.
Nut Sauce put that shit on everything.
So Nut Sauce still has an advantage over Spare Me, but I mean that could churn around at any time.
We have an 18-pin lead for the Dirty Nuts team, and a 7-pin lead for Hungus and Jerk. Oh, Kelso!
Telling you, these Lesbolians, they wanted this game.
They totally did.
Oh! Jamaican Jerk with the Hungus.
Way to put that shit on everything, good sir.
Dirty Lou finding a good look on 7.
Here comes Bean.
Oh, no, Pittsburgh pot pie.
Pittsburgh pot pie on 3.
Herb stepping up on lane 5.
That's got to hook a lot.
Oh, he moved right on that one. Able to convince the 7-pin off the deck. He doubles it up.
Using a GB 5 solid, 4 solid. GB 4 solid.
The red one, yeah. Oh, that's getting comfortable.
So Spare Me on her triple goes 5-3. Nut Sauce 4-bagger takes commanding lead.
Hungus!
Double.
Mimi He misses the head pin to the right.
El Mango through the face for a strike.
Oh, wow. Those Brooklyn hookers are not done yet, folks.
Oh, okay. Tilt with a 9.
So keep in mind, the hookers only need 2 points this game. Les Bullions need 4 points this game.
Yeah,
So.
grab 10 there for Jamaican Jerk.
Mimi with a good spare. Spares are not going to cut it, though, when you got Nut Sauce starting. Strike, spare, 4-bagger. Hot Pot with the strike. Huge double for his
Tilt
team.
with an open on that 5-pin. That's a big one.
Oh, no. Anyone have fingers in the sky?
Jerk makes the spare.
Jerk does make the spare. Spare me. Bending it off the corner. A little heavy, though, leaving the fast 8. Oh, no. Potassium matching an open. Even less count, though. Some white jive over there on lane 3. So what do you think? White chocolate, is that the actual bowling name?
I'm guessing.
Oh, Urban
that shit on
Legend.
everything.
He's getting comfortable. That ball motion looked great.
Well, that's a nice back and forth. Him and Putt now both with 2 and 3 baggers going. Hungus can get a 3-bagger going. They will have a 26-pin lead, down 1 mark, so 16-pin lead if he strikes.
Oh, no, it's outside. Oh, no.
It had 210 written all over it, yeah.
All right, so looks
Mimi
like
coming up.
Dirty Lou able to get the spare. Unfortunately, no spare for Spare Me. If I gotta tell you, if Nut Sauce can strike here, it really puts a big hurt on.
Oh, so
Oh no! Pair of 5-pin misses in a row.
Back-to-back 5 pins, no good.
Oh, Hungus almost able to cut over the
That
2-pin.
was a nice attempt at it.
And a 2-pin
I'm going to
lead
step
for
back
Nut
and grab
Sauce.
me another cup of coffee.
Yeah, for sure.
You need anything over there?
Well, I still have that, so
Okay.
you can get
All
rid of
set
that.
for
if you
now?
want. Yeah, sure. All right, Kelso stepping up on 4. Big strike. Huge double. Meanwhile, Kimchi goes 3 out. Wow, what a swing over there. Nut Sauce able to make the 2-pin, no sweat. They're in a huge advantage now. Putt right out the window, not leaving the washout that time though. The 1, 2, 4, 8. Oh, Bean posted up and strikes. That was probably Bean's best shot of the day so far. Dirty Lou looking at a 10-pin. El Mango! Wow, is he rolling it good today? Start strike spare double. Tilts, leaving just a 7-pin. We talked about it though. She backs it up. This might be a little harder for her. Hungus! Bending it off the corner. All right, good spare over there for Dirty Lou. Looks like the 110 lead for Spare Me. Unconventional little washout. Usually you see at least a 2-pin with that. Let's see if Herb can light up the grill here. He's definitely tightened it up on 5. Great shot. You can see how Herb's moved right on lane 5, tightening it up.
Herb's lighting up something. I don't know if it's the big.
Oh, it's something. Tilt-a-whirl able to knock down that 7-pin, no sweat. Niner stepping into the booth.
I'm going to step out anytime now.
You're stepping out?
No seats anywhere.
We're filling in here. Potassium comes off of the open frame with a good spare. That's why they're in B, my friend. Lesbolian started hot this game. They're down 2 points, though. Brooklyn Hookers up 6-4 in that match.
Oh,
All right, back from the bar. And by the way, it's about 20 degrees cooler on the east side.
The other side.
Is it? Yeah. Yeah, which is crazy. You'd think it would be cooler over here with the higher ceilings, but
Everybody's over here.
good shot. Good shot. Putt grabbing some fresh water. Mimi making a washout.
All right, so what did I miss while I was gone? I see that Hot Putt and Herb are staying hot.
Yeah, they are. You have just a 10-pin for Jamaican Jerk. He covers it up.
Now, I can't remember. Is it points in that one, or is it total pins for the 2v2?
I think, is it the race to 2?
Race to 2?
I thought so. Footjoy checking in. It looks like fun. Yeah, for sure. Lots of people here in attendance in the crowd. Urban Legend with the Yahtzee. Going into the 10th frame. Looks like they have taken the lead.
They have a third. Well,
wow, that's a
put that
turkey
shit
for
on
Kelso.
everything, my Kelso.
Wow.
A 49-pin lead for the Lesbolians right now.
Hung is taking a little extra time for the shot. He knows the importance of this strike right here. What's the pin differential looking like over there?
49-pin
What
lead.
about in the match on 5?
That is, I can't. Is it 30-something? Can't tell.
Yeah, the
Courtney, can you
contract
see
is there.
the yellow on that one? That is really
See
bad
the-
on that.
The score over here?
Actually, no, it's more than that. 46 maybe?
Yeah,
Oh, it's more than that.
right now.
Oh, no, it's 93.
Oh, wow. So
93.
looks like we're going to go 1-0 for the
Dude, all the momentum was with the
Urban
Lesbolians.
Putt
Every
Herb.
ounce of momentum there ever was
Yeah.
is with the Lesbolians right now.
a double for B.
Mango misses a 9-pin, and like
Wow.
all of a sudden, like you could feel the gravity shift in this building.
Absolutely.
This place is gonna go nuts if Tilt strikes. I told you I'm not. That's because
Lesbolian fans are in attendance, folks. And they're here in the chat too. Get it, Lesbolians. Your taxi squad is cheering you on. Hard from New York,
Yep.
the taxi squad hanging in New
we
York.
have, let's
watching.
see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 marks up for the Lesbolians to only 3 for the Brooklyn Hookers with a 44-pin lead. That's not going to balloon to over 70 next frame. Yeah, every week.
Hot Putt able to
Although I will
strike in the
say,
10.
when you hit the pocket a lot, you're going to leave some in. Made it. But that's a big spare. Like, they needed some kind of positive momentum.
Making jerk, doubling it up in the 10th. A little bit too little, too
White
late.
Turkey gets a spare.
So we're coming down to the end of the game on 7 and 8 as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
VW checking in. Let's go,
Oh, so I made the call. I
Lesbolians.
remember the airplane when the old lady-
Striker checking in.
So funny.
Well, lots of Lesbolian fans in the house,
Yes.
and Lesbolians are looking to come back from behind here, potentially.
Let's see what
Making
Stay Free
sure
can do.
he's getting lined up for game 2.
All right.
Well, look, the guys are heating up over
Oh, Kimchi with a gross 2-7-10.
there. Ugh.
So
Great
Nut Sauce
shot
doing
for
Nut
Nut
Sauce
Sauce,
thing.
yeah.
She can shoot 259. They're in cruise control. They have a 187 go in this game, by the way.
Absolutely.
Not a 187, a 187.
She's got that.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, look at this! Espolians. Telling you, they're
That momentum,
coming
so
at it.
Let's see what
See if she
Kelso
can
can
light
do
up
on
the grill. This place will go crazy.
Oh, are we going to have a Moosehead Lager 6-pack by Herb here?
Who said his back?
Oh,
What? Oh, really?
oh, there it is! Urban
Crack
Legend!
open the Canadian Lager. Now brought to you probably 20% more expensive.
So what about, like, Scotch is made in Scotland, right?
It is. That's more expensive as well. But guess
Wow.
what? When you're already
Bending it
paying...
off the gutter!
Oh, let's fucking go!
Light up the grill!
Boom! Fire it up!
Whoa! Oh, man! Meanwhile, Mango throws a grape but chops his spear.
Ah, the old chopper
Get
tip.
in the chopper.
Get in the
Get in
chopper.
the chopper. Where is
He's
he?
here. That's all.
Get to the chopper.
Humble Honey's husband.
What the? I can't remember his name. I love it, dude. I crack up every time he says it.
Tenderoni. That's
Tenderoni, yeah.
Where is Roni?
Shout out to Tenderoni.
Tenderoni.
Oh, Bean
Oh,
with a nice
Bean.
ball. With a
Little
bean
light,
ball.
Little light.
Not to the dome.
BW checking in with a big Kelso fire.
Here
Ruby
comes
with the
potassium.
woo-woo.
A little too much sodium on that one.
Herb!
Actually, you know what? The problem with that one, it was too much argon. You know why? That one had a lot of gas. That one was too much gas. All argon, no potassium.
I got to tell you that Herb is on fire.
Yeah.
Good spare for Bean. She kind of wipes the sweat off the brow.
Les Bolians can take an 80-pin lead if tilt strikes. They are absolutely rolling if tilt strikes right here. Absolutely rolling, picking up the pace. Potassium needs a spare here. Gets one. Herb trying to finish off the 8-bagger to finish the game.
So, yeah, I just confirmed with Hungus 1 point per game and 1 for overall.
Okay.
So they will bowl 3 games.
Right. So pinfall is a thing. 59-pin lead for Putt and Herb after 1.
54.
We did. Oh, is it 54?
54.
Oh, sorry. That's,
All right,
God,
so
it's
what
so
is
light,
the
it's hard to
women's?
see.
Did we catch that?
I did not catch it.
Do you mind running down and see if anyone knows what the pin differential is over there?
Herb snuck out top dog this year over me by 0.2 pins. Maybe one of the closest competitions for high average in BoPo history. It was like 216.5 to 216.3.
Let's get that one back up here. We're gonna
we
create
go.
a new banner here.
Yeah. So we got Putt and Herb up 54. And they're up 1-0. So
Actually, I should probably put both of them in
Yeah.
one. And then we have.
I don't know what the other photo was. Did Courtney get it?
She's getting it now.
Dirty Nuts. I think it's like around 130. It was high.
Yeah, it was a lot.
So I told you
All right, so the woes continue for the Brooklyn Hookers this game. Meanwhile, if Kelso can step up and strike here, that would be absolutely crazy.
So, dude, so look I made it last night. I made it with this.
Plus 100 something.
So plus 100 plus.
Let's fucking go! Yahtzee time for Kelso! All the momentum, all of it, every single ounce in the building is with the Les Bolians. They are a freight train going through the tunnel, and right now Brooklyn Hookers are walking into a tunnel, hoping that's sunlight, but it's just a light on a train right now.
All right, so scrolling across the bottom, Passing the Herb is up 55. Dirty Nuts is up over 100.
That's
We
all.
don't-
It's helping out.
We don't know. We don't know how many. Oh, Bean! So Kelso with the 5-bagger, Bean following up with a strike, Kimchi with the big spare. Stop the bleeding for the Hookers.
I mean, that's fine too. Leave the Danny attacks. Bring people out.
So we got
Oh, Tilt with a 9. Almost knocked it out. All right. So right now,
Dick checking in.
dude.
Come on, Dirk and Hungus. Let's
So-
go.
Oh,
Thanks,
DW.
Whitman, for checking in.
DW, the president.
Mango tripping the 4-pin.
So right now, if Tilt makes this spare, and even if Potassium strikes, the Les Bolians will be up 119 pins.
Crazy, crazy. They need 4 points, though. So if Brooklyn Hookers can find a way to get this 2 points, that's all they need.
I love Tilt the World. She's great. You know what would make a great name for a metal band? Tilted Uterus. That'd be a great name for a metal band, don't you think?
What is it?
Tilted Uterus.
So I don't know about Tilted Uteruses, but Ruby's asking about Kelso. Kelso's got a Yahtzee.
5. Yahtzee for Kelso. Trying to get that Moosehead Lager 6-pack.
So putt-putt, uncharacteristic miss.
What's up, dude?
Oh,
Almost for Stay Free.
G Mater Sauce in the building.
Anyone watching at home, this is Frankie. This is my last 2v2 finals to call, my last B and last A finals. It's a little sad and surreal right now. And last A finals later. But y'all left in good hands. Ding Dong obviously will carry on the tradition of the Frankie and Ding Dong show, and obviously taking care of all that live streaming action for you. Do not worry about it. Ding Dong will have you covered. It's not like it's going to go anywhere. So just relax. Everyone at home.
Whitman checking in. He's crying. Amy checking in. 5, baby. 5 strikes. Kelso coming up trying to look for the 6-pack. So, yeah, we might see a little bit of rebranding and everything, but we do still plan on bringing you coverage. And, of course, we plan on using the lovely technology of the internet,
Yes,
getting some Frankie action back
Absolutely.
on
Mango needing a hit here.
the,
And not that kind of
show.
hit. Not a dab hit. Needed a strike hit.
Yeah, he needed that 6-pin to hit the 10-pin.
I'll tell you,
and it just
this
died.
place is going to go full fucking nuclear if Kelso strikes. Full nuclear. Like, straight up.
So
Listen to how
last time
quiet
on
it got.
this,
Listen to how quiet it is right now.
absolutely. She got it right off the corner last time.
Oh, come on.
Oh, what a light
So
mixer
close.
leaves just a 7-pin. What a run for Kelso. Sonny D says he's going to miss you, Frankie.
I miss you too, brother. So I say if the Les Bolians go on to win this thing, That's going to be your MVP, Kelso. Oh, did that come out of the gutter?
Yeah. Potassium.
We
all
call that
over
a
the
gentleman's
score sheet.
fair.
Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't count here in the finals, especially not game 3. Wow, spare me with a great pickup on the 10-pin. Not to forget about the men's and female 2v2. Jerk starting with front 3, yeah.
Let's see what
he-
Nuts can do. Can she double? Oh, that was right. Oh, but it mixed it up.
Gets it. Everyone's
they-
kind of softened up out there.
So an
except for Jerk.
early looks like 16-pin lead.
Wow, great pickup for Kelso. She can spare as well as strike. She's got some pretty bright shoes on, too. Look at those things. Those definitely glow under the black light, Frankie.
Oh, no question.
Herb
right
able
now-
to make 6-pin.
Right now, the Lesbolians are in position for every point, if it's good right now.
So Striker says,
Huge double!
7th and 8th frame is a great time for a double, Frankie.
Let's see what Potassium does.
Pulls it. Gets away with the Brooklyn. He doubles up too.
All right, so right now they're down 131 after if tilt strikes. Oh, that's a little light. Oh, bad break, knocking the 3-pin out of that.
5-6.
5-6 pickup sticks. What?
Yeah, exactly.
What is this? 1-2 buckle your shoe? Is this a
3-4. Shut the door, and that's what the Lesbolians are looking to do here.
Yeah, they're definitely looking to do that.
Speaking of shut the door, you got Dirty Lou up on lane 7.
Oh, trying to get a hungus, and she
She
tripped. She
gets
did.
it.
She tripped the hungus.
They're well up again in this game too.
Yeah, the Dirty Nuts team is starting to roll a little bit.
See if Jamaican
let's
Jerk
see.
can get 4 in a
So
row.
marks
with
are
a start.
3-3, 128-pin lead for the Lesbolians. Let's see what Stapley can do.
Sure.
Oh, good eight there, though. They're
Right
together.
up the grill.
Ninth frame has been where the Lesbolians have been better in both games so far today.
Oh, a good break there for Jive Chocolate.
10th frames have been about even, but 9th frame has been owned by the Lesbolians.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
And Nut Sauce doing Nut Sauce things, putting shit on everything again.
Absolutely. Got to expect she's going to bowl well. Our PWBA superstar from the shop, Polar Builders Pro Shop.
So I think what I might do, Ding Dong, is after the B Finals is done, I'll go change while the 2v2 is still going on, and then I'll be able to come back and I'll be able to help you on the other side as well.
Oh,
at that
perfect.
time.
Yeah. That'd be great. Oh, no. White Chocolate missing by a couple arrows there on that single pin. Not good, folks.
Yeah.
Not
That
good.
missed by a couple of chocolate bars.
Oh, yeah, easily. The Willy Wonka size ones.
Why
Yeah.
are you black?
Oh, shit. Why are we black? What does it say?
It's still going up there.
Yeah, no, that's that camera, though.
Oh, yeah. You're in the show. Everyone can see.
All right, let me
get over
switch
there?
with you.
All right, we're switching spots for a minute so Ding Dong can. Oh, Kelso with another strike. Just trust me, it's a strike. Oh, we're back. Whatever you did, we're back.
All right. Back up, Ding Dong.
All right, you're good.
All right, cool. Sorry about that. Gotta love technology every once in a while. Look at this ninth
I
frame.
told you they've owned the 9th frame today.
Being
every
lighting
game.
up the grill. No, it's just putting that shit on everything. They got spare, strike in this
Yeah.
ninth frame.
Yeah. Oh, this is big.
Tilt!
Oh, good shot there
Not
by
able to
Tails.
convince this 10 pin down. Still a great shot though. Mango also looking at a 10 pin.
He's gonna take
Meanwhile,
until I get back.
Jamaican Jerk looking to get the Yahtzee.
Mango with a nice cover there. Here comes Jerk.
Jerk,
Oh,
a little heavy,
okay.
leaving
All right.
just 6
That's all
pin.
right.
Good run for him,
Yeah, good run. They got the lead, 47-pin lead right now for him and Hungit.
which is great because they're down just a little bit more than that.
So Lesbolians will carry a 130-pin lead and a lead in marks going into the 10th.
Well, so Potassium
Even
still
with
has
a
a
triple.
shot left.
Even if he gets a triple, it's 160
Oh, okay.
right now. It's 160. Yeah.
All right.
I'm giving him the triple. And he gets
And
it.
he gets it. Great shot for Potassium. He's both great today, Frankie. No surprise that he was in the lineup all 3 games.
Fantastic bowling by Potassium. And there goes White Chocolate, missing by a Nestle bar.
So I got to tell you, the difference in this game might have been the fact that Shooter McDavin couldn't stay for game 3. The chants are going on for Lesbolians.
Dude, stay free strikes here. This place is going to get annihilated.
So
Good 8 count. Good 8 count.
people were checking in that I'm not sure why the stream went out. That was very weird. It gave me some weird message.
Josh, I'm blaming Suck.
Yeah, I'm blaming him along with you because we've been streaming now for over 2 hours.
Yeah, no
and
problem.
All of a sudden, it asked me to have access to the camera.
What? After 2 hours?
After 2 hours, it says, "Can StreamYard have access to your camera?" Yes, motherfuckers. It's
Yes.
been on for 2 hours.
Right. Oh, get them both. All right, so right now with a mark, Little Kimchi, or let's see, 7. All right. So they potentially could get bottom point, the Brooklyn Hookers, but that won't be enough.
They need 2.
They need 2.
Have to have 2.
It's looking right now like an 8-7. I mean, if Little Kimchi doesn't mark, they're going to lose all of them. Potentially.
So Jamaican Jerk not able to convert that spare. Gives a little bit of hope to the pass and the herb who both
Right
get
now.
a strike.
So top point, yeah, it is. It's lockjaws right now, Ding Dong. I just did the math.
Okay.
Top point is locked up. Second and third are all locked up, and game is over. Like the Lesbolians are going to be your B champions,
Oh,
no matter
fucking
what
shit.
happens
Let's
here.
change the banner.
Oh, Kelso! No matter what, it's over. The match is done.
Oh, big 4.
And now it's 5-0. The Lesbolians are going to roll into a 5-0 game 3 and win this 9-6. Match is over. And wow, what a match that was, folks. I tell you what, it came down, the Lesbolians at the second half of that game just took over, put their foot on the gas, and just never let up. Never let up.
That was absolutely incredible.
And a great job
Frankie.
by the Brooklyn Hookers to get runner-up finish this year. Kelso with a nice, how about a nice 225 for Kelso.
Absolutely crazy. Mama D says they are on fire. BW says, hell yeah, ladies. We got Stryker checking
Unbelievable.
in. They
So
earned
good.
it. First banner.
First
yes,
banner for
they did.
the
They both
Lesbolians.
great.
One of the
Ruby
OG
checking
teams
in
here.
with DS. We got
This
Nesquik
team is
checking
just
in.
full of just
Insane bowling.
They are full of amazing people, phenomenal bowlers. What a job. What a victory lap time. Take your victory lap, Lesbolian.
He
You
got
earned
the
it.
grill. Bean with the 4-bag. This is incredible finish for them. What a way to cap off their season. Brooklyn Hookers with a great bowling today. Unfortunately,
They ran into a buzzsaw.
they got out bowled. It's hard to be mad when they bowl so well like that.
Yeah, they bowled great Thursday night.
So, Mama D checking back in first, all-female team. Congrats. Amy checking in. Way to go, Lesbolians. So fucking proud of y'all. Couch checking in. Thursday's rule. You got Glossy checking in. Way to go, Lesbolians. And
So
Dick
awesome.
Whitman checking in. Amazing.
That's just so
Congratulations. So after they finish up here on the B side, we will be going strictly
So, hey,
to
that
the
40-pin
2v2s.
lead that the Hungus and Jerk had is evaporated into a 3-pin lead, and they're going to lose that lead because Putt's on a double, Herb's on a
It's
triple,
fast.
and they're on an open and a spare.
Well, it's
What's
out.
that?
It's out. It's over there.
What's that? Oh, okay. You want me to go get him?
Go grab it.
What's up?
The B cup.
Oh, yeah.
Someone needs to grab that.
First title for the Lesbolians. I'll tell you, I am so pumped for that team. We were really looking forward to this day, and they have started it off with a freaking bang. Come on, Tilt.
Go, Tilt.
What an amazing match. Listen to the crowd. Listen to the crowd. Listen to the crowd. There it is. Bring it up. Just waiting for Tilt and Potassium to finish. Nice finish, but wow, what a great job by the Lesbolians. It's just, you can't say enough about how they bowled today.
Looks like the
Putting that shit on everything. Way to go. All right. That was so awesome. Way to go, ladies. Fucking amazing. That's all I can say. Absolutely amazing. That was incredible. All right, so we are going to move your feed over. We're going to cut the oh, wrong one. Sorry. There we go. Now we're good. Full stage for doubles. That was incredible. So Ding Dong's going to come back. I'm going to go start getting ready. I got to go change. And then I'll be back to help him finish up, and we'll get ready for the A finals afterwards. Ding Dong's got the con.
Yeah, there you go. All right. There you have it. Absolutely amazing, amazing finals. Yeah, let's get them back. There you have it, folks. They are the winners. Well deserved as for real. All right, so let's get another couple looks of them celebrating this huge win. Bowling ball 18. All right, let's get back over here to the mat.
Let's go!
closer to the action here for y'all. All right, there we have it, folks. We have moved over. And we have just a 2v2 for you guys now. I'm going to kill this second cam here. Get it ready for our next presentation over on the other side of Bayside Bowl, the east side for our A Finals. That will be coming up soon. Don't worry, folks. We will have you all that information for you. All right. So let's get some scoring updates for you here while we are amidst this second game. We have Passing the Herb sitting at 320. They're up 15, but there's a double on the board for Carl Hungus, so it's actually just a 5-pin match right now in that game. And then the game 2 is almost done on 7 and 8. Mimi and Spare Me, they're down almost 100 again this game. So we're going to put them as down 200 plus. Let's change the banner here real quick for you. We don't know the actual pin total. If it comes down to it, we'll find it out for you. But Hungus, no! Leaves 7-10 on the double. Meanwhile, Herb strikes. They're sitting 340 going into the 10th. Hungus with the one wood, looks like they'd be down 1. I am, yes.
Oh no, Hungus.
Oh, Hungus not able to get the wood.
How about struggling, huh?
So it is an 11-point match going into the 10th frame. But there's also a marked difference. Urban Passing the Herb looking to gain some more pins on their lead here. Jamaican Jerk leaving a shaker 7-pin. Oh, 3-9 lead for Dirty Lou to start game 3. Putt strikes in the 10.
Why is that not good?
All right, so Dirty Lou actually shook out the 9-pin there. I didn't see that late, but able to convert just the 3-pin single pin there. They're sitting well ahead going into this deciding game 3 race to, well, it's a 4-point thing. So you got 1 point for each game and 1 point for total. If they tie, I believe it goes to a Scotch doubles. Spare Me and Mimi would really need to find something and find it quick here to change that match around. Meanwhile, it looks like Passing the Herb is going to go up 2-zip and extend their lead a little bit. All right, so Hung is not able to strike in the 10th. Does make the spare, but it looks like Passing the Herb is going to go up 2-zip in that match as well. See how many pins they could get. Urban Legend with another strike, doubles up, going into the 10th. That's really going to hurt. With the strike here, the Jerk and Hungus crew can get to 377. He gets to 9, that's 376. Herb looking to extend their lead. Put that shit on everything with the strike here. And he does. Holy shit, folks. They're really going to wide open the lead. Looks like with another strike, he can be at 429. Which would actually give them a 53-pin win this game.
Bro, you're spot on. I really didn't even recognize you when you walked in. I'm not lying. I didn't recognize you.
The dude is in the house.
Okay. Because I literally didn't recognize you.
Herb gets the strike.
I trimmed that. I even trimmed like.
So another 53 pins. Puts them at plus 107 in that match. All right. So there you have it. Going into game 3. Again, Spare Me and Mimi really need to find something, and they could use a lot of help. Lots and lots of help from Dirty Nuts. Doesn't look like they're going to get it, though. Spare Me leaving a dirty 9-pin. Oh.
Oh my God, he had like 5 steps of the tire.
Jamaican Jerk coming up heavy on the first ball in game 3.
Loud in here.
It is loud in here. Dirty Lou getting a strike. I got to tell you, if you're the Spare Me Mimi team, you got no time. You got to get it going and get it going now. And even in this matchup with Jerk and Hungus, need to find something. They're down over 100 going into game 3.
How's Hungus doing?
Hungus has been bowling great.
They're down 107, though.
Yes, unfortunately, because Putt Putt and Herb have been bowling lights out so far. Niners stepping in.
I saw Putt Putt was struggling a little bit, though.
A little bit, but he was able to pull it back out.
He figures it out quick.
Yes, he does. Oh, so we haven't seen Herb really falter since the first frame of game 1. Looks like he let up on the speed a little bit on that one. Cuts through the nose, 6, 7, 10. They have over 100-pin cushion, though.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Did it carry, though? It did not. All right, so Nut Sauce keeping it clean. That's really all she needs to do. Make some spares. Mimi not able to strike. That match is almost salted. Oh!
How many viewers? 12 right now. Where the fuck's Zach at?
That's just spam.
Oh, where's Zach at?
Oh, yeah. I don't know, Glossy. What you up to, brother? He's probably
What the fuck is
working.
he down here. He's not working.
Working and watching this.
No,
He's
he's
probably
fucking at
fixing
some fine
somebody's-
dining restaurant,
Oh, that too.
posting it on Instagram or something.
Oh,
Guys, Instagram makes me more hungry than every fucking food person I've ever met.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Is there food involved in the bowling ball? I can't remember.
No. Just ordered.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that's the PBA Pro Am, right?
Yeah.
That has the food. Okay.
There you go.
All right. So Jamaican Jerk and Carl Hungus really need to catch something on right now because Putt starts with a double. Urban Legend did start with a split, but you know that's not going to last long. Glossy said that he's heading in soon. Can't wait to see you, buddy.
I never noticed how much he lofts it.
Yeah, Herb definitely likes playing the loft game. As long as I knew, that's what he likes to do. But he's really good at it, though, too. So. Oh, Hungus! Hungus looks like a little bit of wind is out of the sails right now. He needs to get fired up and be that fired up Hungus for this last game if he wants to have a chance. Although, you know what? He wasn't fired up for that shot, and it was great. Great shot.
He needs to go up to the apartment for a second.
So the Spare Me Mimi team both strike. Meanwhile, Nutsauce not able to strike. Her partner, Dirty Lou, gets a 9 spare in that frame, though, so they're still looking pretty damn good, up over 200 sticks. Saucy Posse, you'll see later on today, going for another banner. I mean, you can see why Saucy's in the hunt for a banner every year. You got the two best bowlers, not only for the female side in this league, but I would venture to say the two best female players in the state. Right there, bowling together in the 2v2 and bowl together on Saucy Posse.
Who would be better?
I can't think of better right now. I mean, Mama D back in her prime.
He's on.
Urban Legend after the split, able to double it up. They're looking pretty good. Remember, they would have to lose by 108 pins this game. So, I mean, it's almost a shoe-in. A couple more strikes on the passing the herb side, and we can pretty much change the banner.
Jamaican Jerks, what? 250 max. Hungus, 290.
Oh, Mimi throws down a great strike. She's going to double along with her partner, Spare Me. They're going to need to keep the strike train rolling. Meanwhile, you get the bucket. Is it plus fries over there? Is there a 7-pin over there, Niner? Can you see? On Nutsauce's lead?
What'd you say?
Is there a 7-pin on that?
7 count.
Oh, it is a 7 count, so
Yeah,
it's an empty bucket. Okay.
Empty bucket.
So no 7-pin. Still, this is very choppable, and I mean, it would change the aspect of this game. But like I said, 200 pins, you almost need an extra bowler on your side, really.
I mean, Hungus and Jerk have to strike out, and somehow they
need a little help.
falter.
Yeah,
That's not going to help. Yeah, that's about done.
yeah. Urban Legend putting that shit on everything.
He's already
He's
got fucking 120 going into.
looks like he has one of those sea salt grinders that he's getting out of his pocket to salt this game.
Be interested to see what he averaged in this.
Spare Me needed to keep the strike train going, not able to. That match is almost finished as well.
Man, she's got a lot of work. Tilt.
So, yeah, Dirty Lou definitely has a lot of axis rotation.
It's not tilt. Her ball looks like it's.
I mean, it is tilted a little bit too, but yeah, she gets around it
Look
pretty
at
good.
Frankie.
Frankie just went to dress up for the bowling ball.
He looks like fucking Milton from Office Space.
He looks like we're all in trouble and he's gonna kill us all. That's scary. That's a scary look, my friend. The wig does it. Do you want to? Here, let's move the mic back to your side. I didn't know which side you wanted to sit on.
I thought it was warm in here before, but it's really warm now.
Yeah.
How we looking?
While you were gone, Game 2 finished. 107 pins is passing Herb's lead in this match up to zip. And in the females match, it's over 200 pins for Dirty Nuts.
So it's looking really good for the favorites here.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Do you like my makeshift cattle gun?
Yes, it's awesome.
My makeshift cattle gun. 2-liter bottles, duct tape.
Spare me!
And a 3/8 inch hose.
Great shot for her. Dirty Lou able to shake one out. Mimi's got a bunch of strikes going on. She's got a three-bagger.
They're trying to make a little run here. Like, they need to go on a big run and hope that they, the other team kind of trips and falls over.
And has a heart attack.
Something.
And doesn't make it the rest of the game.
I thought it was warm
200
over here
pins.
before. Now it's really warm.
Alright, so I
Did you?
start saving seats over there so that way no one sits there. So we can
Till.
Oh, I didn't even know they had those. All right, so Herb can put a major hurt on here. Yep.
I have the card.
Oh, nuts to the 7-pin.
You're going to want that in between.
I have my Urban Legend lighting up the grill and pretty much closing out this match here.
Yeah.
Carl Hungus almost conceding right now, putting away some bowling balls.
Yeah. It's tough right now.
107 pins.
And in this game, you're down already, 57? And they're on a 4-bagger and a spare, and you're on 2 opens. So that's basically 77. Putt, piling it on right now.
Yeah, we're not.
And my boy Jamaican Jerk down there.
So Brandon checking in. Let's go, Mallory. Destroy them all. I got to tell you, the Dirty Lou and Nut Sauce team is looking pretty good over there. Even if they lose this game, it won't matter.
It won't.
Because
they
they
got total.
have the front 2 games, and they got total pretty much locked in.
Wow, Herb with another strike. Yahtzee time. They extend that lead out to 87 pins now. 87 pins.
So here's the deal. Jerk and Hungus cannot miss again. Jerk and Hungus miss again, and it's over.
And they have to strike out again and hope the other team falls on their face. That's.
So Spare Me doubles up. There's a chance they might take this 3rd game, but they're not going to get it by enough. Jamaican Jerk keeps them in it. 107. Yeah. So passing the Herbs up 107.
I'm gonna stand up for a little bit, I think.
Pass, hot pot pass with another strike. Hungus, okay, Hungus, he did strike. But I got to tell you, Herb strikes here. It's a world of hurt, folks. World of hurt. Dick Whitman checking in with the JJ. Jamaican Jerk doubling it up. Hungus doubling it up. But Urban Legend, looking like a legend here, has 5 in a row.
He can extend this back to 97 pins with a strike. And that means Hungus and Jerk will actually lose 10 pins this frame, as well as not gain any next frame because both teams will have doubles.
Yeah, so a strike here, and it's mathematically over.
Yeah.
There it
That's
is,
gonna be a
folks.
wrap,
Let's
folks.
change it. Change the banner.
That's going to be a wrap. What do you think of my Anton Chigurh outfit here? What do you think, Courtney? Come on. Honest opinion.
To the picture, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good, right? Like, I just need to ditch the glasses, but then I can't see.
Right. Yeah, that doesn't help.
You like my makeshift cattle gun? Nice, right?
That came out pretty good, actually. Yeah.
All right, so Spare Me gets a strike.
Yeah, that was.
That one's over,
They're trying
too.
to make a run of game, but
I wonder if
total
Hungus
is so
wondering
far down,
if
it's
there
not going
was
to matter.
this
Like,
there.
we're going to have repeat champions for Nut Sauce and Dirty Lou, and Putt adding his name to the trophy. You know, you and I had won back-to-back titles coming into this, and I'll tell you, it would have been pretty tough to get past Putt and Herb today.
Yeah.
They were bowling
no matter
great.
who they're bowling.
Yep.
Putt with a rare miss in the 8th is not really going to matter at the end of the day. As Hungus does not strike.
So Whitman checking in, Chuck, and that's a wrap. Congrats
For
to
everyone watching at home, I am
Herb.
dressed as Anton Chigurh, who was the protagonist from No Country for Old Men, played by the great Javier Bardem, one of my top 10 movies of all time. So if you're not here, you are missing out on Frankie with the full head of hair, a homemade cattle gun, and the jean tuxedo with the brown shirt that he wore in the movie. So you're missing out on all that if you're not here at the bowling ball. I am in full regalia right now.
All right, so it looks like. Oh, wow. Look at Spare Me. She's finding it a little late.
She found it late, but she's found it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Dirty Lou just finishing up the 10th.
Jamaican Jerk has found something, but a little too late for them as well. He's lighting up the
Yeah, it
grill.
looks like Spare Me and Mimi might actually is going to win that game, but it's not going to be by enough. Yeah, they're not going to hit overall total by, they were down by a couple hundos. So.
Yeah, more than 200 pins. In the neighborhood of 230 to 240. Putt strikes in the 9th.
We love us some 10th frame drama, and we didn't have, unfortunately, in these two matches, we didn't have any, but we had plenty of drama in that B Finals match that the Les Bolians won. So.
We might have some drama coming up, though, friends. We will have a new
Finals.
stream for the A Finals coming up from the east side of Bayside Bowl. You will not want to miss it.
And right after that, we will have our award ceremony and some kick-ass band action. Do you know what the name of the band is?
Urban Legend with another strike, Frankie.
Dude,
is that 8 in a
fucking
row?
eight-bagger for Herb.
Holy shit.
Dare I say, he gets 2 more. Herb will have a dime bag.
Dime bag definitely had some herb. I know that.
Right.
Did he die of a cocaine overdose?
Who, dime bag?
Yeah.
No, he got blown away on stage by a crazy fan who shot him.
Oh, okay.
It was Vinnie Paul who died of natural causes.
Oh, yes, that's
"Quote
right.
unquote natural causes" at 63.
Well,
Sure.
the coca bean is natural, isn't it?
Exactly. I would not suggest taking it for any medicinal purposes or non-medicinal purposes.
You never know, Frankie. This is BoPo.
That's
All right, I'm gonna go get the women's cup.
All right, go get it. Your boy Frankie Aberlon with you, also known as Anton Chigurh tonight from No Country for Old Men. Nice finish by my boy JJ. Ding Dong is over there to hand off the trophy to the ladies. Oh! 213 on the back 7 from my boy, Jamaican Jerk. I am proud that my last call in 2v2 doubles was with him bowling, one of my good friends and one of the best people you'll ever meet in your entire life. Both him and Carl Hungus. Hungus and I have a really special relationship, and I treasure every conversation, text, moment we have together. Urban Legend, another good friend of mine. Putt Putt, same thing. Congratulations to those guys. Unbelievable. And there you go. Across the bottom of your screen. There you go. Passing the herb wins men's 2v2. Dirty Nuts wins the women's 2v2. And congratulations to some wonderful teams for the win and the runners-up. Pretty hard to get here. And nice job by Mimi and Spare Me also. But your champions, Nut Sauce Dirty Lou. Putt Putt Pass, Urban Legend. Hungus strikes out. Way to put that shit on everything on the final call for that. Congratulations to our winners from the Frankie and Ding Dong Show here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We are going to kill the stream. We're going to go live for the A Finals in a little bit. And love y'all. Peacing out. And congrats to all the winners. Well done, boys and ladies. Nice job. So for King Ding Dong, I am Frankie Abralon. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And we will get everything set up for the A Finals coming at you shortly. Well done, gentlemen and ladies.